Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hey, everybody. Matt here with LGN Gaming.
I always forget the hey, everybody.
That's what I do every video.
I know.
Except these ones. I don't really do it on these ones.
I remember the tone, like the fluctuation, I just don't remember.
Hey, everybody.
Words.
Matt here with LGN Gaming. All right. So, we are here again. You guys had a week of downtime in the town of Alpta, where Ray got a bunch of spells.
That's so much money.
Then Floki spent some time with his harpy children and goat, giant goat. Bar Orso just bought poison and stuck around with the group. Thought they were kind of neat.
Cool.
You guys decided to stay in the Thrallsun Inn while you were there. And upon heading back into the main room, so you guys are in an inn with weathered wood floors. A large fire burns at the center of the room, rectangular flagstones containing the burning embers. The center of the room has a high ceiling. Stairs on either side of the room lead up to a railed landing where the rooms that can be rented out can be entered. The establishment is well kept and clean, but appears to be old. A decent mix of half-elves and Nordic laborers appear to make up the guests and residents. A handful of beautiful half-elven women walk the floor, pouring drinks and taking fellows up to the rooms for other forms of entertainment.
I don't know how you guys feel about that.
What?
Although, I don't know.
This place is owned by an elf.
You care about half-elves? Or is it only full-bloods that you care about?
I mean, I want everybody to be equal.
The Green Hoods was founded by a half-elf.
That's how you feel that.
Well,
That's my guy.
And mingled with humans.
Alright, we're gonna go past that. So, as you guys walk down into the main room, you see that the establishment's owner, Alf, is talking with what appear to be a wood elf man and woman. Would you like to describe your characters?
why, I am Phineas Flynn.
Phineas, I hate it.
Yeah.
Phineas with an F, too.
Fix it for you.
But, Outlander from the Green Hood.
Describe like what you look like.
What do we see?
Oh, God.
You're wearing
need your backside.
you're wearing a Green Hood ghillie suit. So his suit actually has a lot of like he looks like a walking bush almost.
I'm
But-
gonna get you there.
That's kind of why. I like it.
About 6'3", right?
Okay,
Is that about
that's tall, but that's fine.
Okay.
I swear I'm getting to
Do they have beards?
They can.
I'll have a nice little beard.
Ooh.
Probably a
Look at the
shorter
beard.
beard.
Yeah, I'll be bald.
Bald with some scruff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I've yet to see a
it's
ball.
unconventional for an elf, but you know.
Red hair, too.
Okay.
Red beard.
All right.
Elf will look like red eyebrow.
Wood elves generally have like coppery skin, so
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
A lot of orange going on here. Yeah.
Orange and green.
his beard really sticks
Color of
out.
Skin matter. Jeez.
Yeah.
So you can know what he looks like.
Yeah, because we're doing theater of the mind. I want you to picture him how he looks. Oh shoot. And then how would you describe your character, India?
Well, obviously my name's Finn, spelled that's a PH. I'm a bard and I have blonde hair. I'm 5'10", I have green eyes and coppery skin.
You're just trying to. Oh, that was you.
Yep.
So it's Phineas and Finn again? Okay.
But wait, is yours the
I guess you don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you guys don't know that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Can you put this up there?
that George?
George isn't playing this round. He usually does, but he's not here today.
I don't know how much she'll be around. But he's,
Oh, is he got stuff going on now?
yeah. What do we order the pizza?
Oh, we can order it now as soon as we introduce everybody. Can you describe your character, India? What does your character look like?
I'm blonde.
Wait, she
I'm
just said.
5'10".
I wasn't listening.
I have green eyes and copper skin, and I have mine.
All right.
Is this garbage?
That's recycling. So, as you guys walk down, you see this, and Alf actually looks up at you guys and goes, "Hey there! I might have a proposition for you lot if you come down."
I almost did Scotch.
Wait, to
Yeah.
who?
God dang it.
To you guys, the
The original
Floki, Ray, and Bar, who are coming down. He goes, "I see you're down a few people. Stick Snap tried to nick some stuff before he left, but he didn't. I don't think so, anyways. And then you've had
Get
Pip up there with that Genasi fellow, and he's not looking good."
Oh yeah, he was a fire genasi. I forgot. I thought he was just a guy. I forgot. Dick Fire, yeah.
Dick Fire Tom. So, if you're interested in branching out, looking at some new recruits, I got two fellow adventurers here looking for work.
Well, yeah, I've just finished up my studies after our last mission, so looking for things to do. Should we introduce our characters now?
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess. So you see this sort of darker skinned gnome man. He's very sort of lithe and thin. He's this like medium length black hair that's swept back. And he wears this like thick purplish robe. There's a little mini that's sort of painted. He's got a little backpack on. You can see that sort of like half his body is heavily covered in jewelry. He has a lot of earrings on the left side and like rings on the left as well. The other side is basically just plain. See, just this little gnome man.
Okay, how tall is it? Because I keep forgetting to like write down how tall my person actually is, so I think I should.
My guy's very short. He's 3'7",
I planned on my
which
person
is
being very
average
tall,
for a
but
gnome, but
not
you know,
Goliath one.
over double my height.
So
Well, I'm a Goliath, so
I'm still gonna be very tall, but not.
8'1" is pretty tall for a Goliath, isn't it?
no. The
Maybe-
average it was between 7 and 9 feet for
Really?
Goliath, or that's
Maybe
what
he's
it
wearing
said
like
online.
platform.
Yeah, if
An
it's a
extra
bit
few
tall, real heavy boots. Are you gonna increase your character?
Between 7 and 8 is what this says.
How many
8'1's fine.
inches tall?
Right? He's a big man.
My character's name is Floki. I'm from Skrillingi
Nor.
Skrillingi North. I only really speak Skrillingi, but some English that I'm picking up. No, you have to tell me if this is too tall. 6'8".
I thought you were.
Holy cow.
I thought you were saying you were 6'3" before.
I said that the last round, but I think I was saying taller before that. So I don't.
I would say keep yourself under 6'6" because you're a human.
Alright. I'll do 6'5".
Maybe 6'1".
Okay, 6'5"
These are
inches.
just like rubbed in my face. I'm so short.
Buff,
Everybody's over 6 foot.
barbarian, variant human. I wear a larger skull, probably. It's probably
Giant mask.
A Goliath
a
skull.
Goliath skull.
Oh jeez.
But as a mask, my teeth are filed sharp. Got a man bun on the top of my head.
I like the word
And a
teeth
big
and
long
file
beard.
sentence.
My teeth are sharp.
Yeah. Oh, I have 3 little harpy birds.
With you still right now?
No, they're in the boat.
I'm usually with the goat.
Nah, she just carries them in the
And the
battlefield.
boat, the rest of our
Because
captives.
my goat nurses them.
Oh, that poor goat. You see little babies just hanging onto a goat.
I mean, the goat can be laying down. Like little piglets.
Yeah. They're only a few weeks old at this point, so I'm trying to think how quickly harpies develop.
Now, what are harpies? They're just like little fairies, right?
No, they're like
little bird people.
Bird people. Oh, okay.
usually like bird
People
women.
Yeah, the nasty
with
bird ladies.
bird wings and like
Who live in the
claws.
mountains. Huh. Okay. It's a bad scene, honestly.
I mean, I don't know how you get to eat their parents and then
Yeah.
decide, oh, I'm going to raise their children now.
Well, I only took 1 egg. 2 other eggs for other people's, but my goat was keeping them warm. They imprinted on me, so now they're on mine.
Okay, alright.
And so my character is just an absolute massive mountain of Goliath. He's got dark gray skin and really heavily tattooed on his entire body. He wears just a pair of like goat skin pants and like heavy boots. And he's got a backpack full of just strange items.
Wait, what's your class?
Druid,
Okay.
He's a druid barbarian.
Oh,
1 level
okay.
barbarian.
Did I say my name? I don't think I did.
I have not said mine. We haven't introduced ourselves
True.
to each other.
Alright,
To keep it realistic.
so introduce yourselves.
I almost said Scottish again. Oh man, it's so hard.
You're half one, half another.
What's my phrase that I
You're
said?
barbarian. If you're raging, can you still, like, polymorph?
I don't think you can
No.
cast spells while in range.
Oh, yeah. Man, if you were half barbarian, half sorcerer, like, that's all on emotions, so maybe.
Nah, you can't cast spells well, because it requires, like, thinking, usually.
Yeah, but I thought, like, sorcerer, since it's, like, from the blood, it's more like feeling. Fire.
Eh,
That'd be
Oh,
I'm not a
flavorful,
sorcerer,
but it'd be
so-
really broken.
yeah, it would be super
If you
broken.
could do that.
I'm a sorcerer that takes half damage from all attacks. This is fair.
Just common magic. Super cool. Very good. Come in.
Alright. So, he goes, well, there is some work that I was thinking needed done. I've been talking around with some of the guards, and they are there's a creature up in the mountains that has been harrying nearby villages that they want to be dealt with.
Big bad situation.
It is an Etten.
Whatever.
Type of giant. They're weird. Got 2 heads. Heads tend not to agree on things. But it has been eating giant goats, killing people, and they kind of want it gone.
Mostly humans.
Yes, it probably was killing mostly humans. But, you know, they'll pay for it.
What? You?
Okay.
What? I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. I just hate those guys. Alright.
So, if you bring the 2 Etten heads, they'll give you 1,000 gold.
So, very interesting proposition.
I think this sounds
make
fair.
it.
Sounds like a good deal.
Now, I'm not the one that's going to be paying you guys, but if you maybe wanted to give me like a finder's fee kind of thing, I would appreciate that.
Do they not pay you to advertise and look for people for them?
No, why would they?
Then you
We
don't
got
have them.
business. What are you looking for?
Eating and drinking less.
So, all you got to do is once you get the heads, bring it to either the Dritzkling or the Fjallung guardhouse, and they will pay you what you are owed.
But that could be interesting. Don't have much else going on right now.
Sounds like
Sort of
would
missing a
be
few people.
You would mention?
Oh, yes. We did kind of want to investigate the Seidr Isle. I think we still have quite a few things to sell in Fuels, I think.
Age of Fuel.
Fuel. That's a long way.
Yeah, so you guys have a few options then. If you do want to talk to them about heading to Seidr Islet, you can see if they are interested in doing that as well.
How many people we need to sail our boat?
Few.
The more the better, I mean.
I know that, like, I was...
It depends if you're rowing or if you're sailing. Bjorn, please don't play with that in here. I told you to play with that in the living room, okay?
Just we're missing some people.
Well, if we're not, I'd rather not travel too
So if
far.
they just run away and don't tell us where they're going, it's the boat ours.
You said this was up in the mountains?
Yeah, it's relatively close by.
Who should we speak to get on this properly?
Oh,
Like, who's
to actually
authorized?
find out,
Yes.
it's the Dritzkling and the or the Fjallung
I'm not
guardhouse.
sure those words down.
Those are two different clans.
Okay.
So if you look at the map, there's a Dritzkling guardhouse and a Fjallung guardhouse. So the Dritzkling,
I'm sure somewhere.
Dritzkling is like the Jarl that's in charge of this island, whereas the Fjallung is in charge of Alpta.
Makes sense.
I was very about how much gold I have.
How much gold do you have?
It's more like a bit over 5,000.
So not 10,000 you were talking about. Well, she...
Although I do
Went
have
back over to you.
4 venoms that are...
The wyvern venom? Or the wyvern poison?
Yeah. And I got some other things.
relatively close.
No.
A big bent 20-foot gold spear.
Oh, speaking of, a fence would be a good person to sell that to.
Oh, I should do that.
Yeah, hey. What's this guy's name again?
Elf.
Al. Like the alien that eats cats?
Yep.
I just like get out of my bag of holding. To like
Like,
show him, but without like taking it out. In the
He's
middle
like-
of the car.
He's like, all right, why don't we come to my office? So
I don't wanna be
he
involved.
he comes in there, and now you guys, whoever wants to be in there, you guys are alone. And he's like, what the heck?
You, because I'm also a little
speech
about
is-
like words of money.
Yeah, and I would also like
And
maybe
I-
buy some stuff from him. So
I
I'll talk to him about
respect-
that in a minute.
Okay.
Barbarian. Tall man, it's a tall man.
All right, so bring that out again, whatever the heck that was. It's like bent in half,
So
so.
it's like 10 feet in half. Well,
Yeah.
it's 20 foot, so it's 10
Oh
feet.
God, he's like,
10 on his own.
he's
All
like,
gold. Spear.
yes, Bjorn. What?
What, baby?
Did you break it? Yeah. Well, go play on your tablet or something.
You want to bring it here and then go play on your tablet?
Alright.
Well, you should be more careful with your toys. What happened to the battery? Is the battery in there?
Did you eat it?
It looks like it's still on. It should be working. It's just the battery back popped out.
Oh, okay. Well, it was screwed in, so he probably broke it.
It's not stupid.
Yeah, because he probably broke it.
Might just come
I don't know how it could just come unscrewed. Maybe they never screwed it in. It is.
Okay. Sounded strange. That was like a lawnmower or something like that.
Nope. So, you want to sell a nondescript spear that appears to possibly have been a part of a shrine.
We also have the golden eyes.
I don't know what you're talking
Let me see. And he kind of takes a little hammer and hits it in a couple places up and down the thing. He's like, that looks to be gold. Kind of takes out a little magnifying glass and looks at it a little closer.
You see the screwdriver in the tools drawer?
Are you asking Bjorn to do that?
He's a big boy.
I am a big boy.
So confused. What is that?
So he goes, well, this is quite a bit of gold. We're playing a game right now, Bjorn. What?
What's that snake?
It's just a giant snake. Can you please go play?
What's the snake?
He goes, it is a giant snake.
Okay.
Yep. He goes, this is quite a lot of gold. It will be quite a lot to get it out of this room and get it processed. So, how would you say 500 gold?
I like pull out a gold coin. Like,
You even know what a 500 is? What's that word mean?
He's like, look, there's you're selling this to me for a reason.
Well, what about 600?
Give me a persuasion check.
you know what? Can I roll also intimidation?
So wait, persuasion?
I should be intimidated because I'm scary. as
You can
fuck.
use your strength instead. What is your persuasion?
14.
14? 14. I'll bump it up to 750 since you guys are driving a hard bargain. But there's a lot of crap I have to do with this thing.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's good, right?
Well, it's mostly because they're in a mix of intimidating and... Bjorn, you cannot play with that in here. Bjorn, you can't play with that in here. Go back in the living room, please. Raya, you too. Don't be taking mommy's
Thank you.
phone.
I'm not sure scared
Okay,
of me.
go. Go play with that in the living room, please.
Go play with your brother, please.
So, 750 gold for that.
We'll take it.
So you gain 750 gold.
I love how they ask for 600, and then you're like, alright, 750. Well,
He asked for 6.
it was also like a few gold bars worth, which is like, each gold bar is 1,000 gold.
It's well worth it.
Yes. But he has to figure out how to get it out of his office.
While we are on the topic of questionable legal items,
Just like chop it into
All
little
right.
bars.
I've been told that you possibly sell certain narcotic substances.
I don't know who would have told you that, but what are you looking for?
What do you have?
Well, we have Yako, we have,
I don't know if I consider them.
smoke leaf, narcotics? Drugs.
Consider them.
I don't know if they're narcotics specifically.
Not all drugs are narcotics.
Yeah.
Not all drugs. Okay. I'm just trying to find a word. Good word.
Illicit substances.
Sure.
We have Yako, we have smoke leaf, go-go juice. That's about what we have here, if any of those are of interest to you.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
I could get Truma. I don't have that on me. That stuff's a little more, how do you say, hard to come by. And people usually don't take that for the fun of it.
all counts, right?
Yeah.
Ale.
All right, you can buy ale.
Enough talking drugs.
I need like a gallon of ale for a movie.
All right,
I bought a lot.
that'll
I
be
drink a lot of ale.
a gallon of ale will be like
Okay. Yeah, that like big jar there is about a gallon. So yeah.
1 gold. All right. So, what are you guys interested in doing next? There was talk of Ray wanting to go to Seidr Islet.
Yeah, I don't remember why. I remember that we wanted.
So, all right, to you guys explain that previously you guys went to Seidr Islet, which was kind of shrouded in fog. There was a wizard tower there that they were unable to enter. There were no doors to enter the wizard tower, but there was a fog nearby with a glowing green gem in it. They traveled into the fog, got attacked by an air elemental, and ran away because they couldn't kill it yet.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
No. Remember. Call. I take out my bag holder. But bigger.
You need a bigger bag to hold more things, or
Bigger.
we're
Mouth.
gonna text common languages so you can get this little right out of you. Just talking Scribbling, I'll get it.
I'm trying to figure out, like, because I end up collecting a lot of shit. Like, is there, like, a bigger version of bag of holding?
Give me an Arcana
Maybe I
check.
should
I
get,
know that there's a thing like that.
maybe
Yeah.
I should get one of your, like, endless coin purses.
Oh, I got one.
One.
But I know.
It doesn't exist anywhere in the world.
I mean,
It's
I
not
think there are
possible.
bigger things than a bag. I've not seen any, but
You know what you really should do? You should throw your bottomless coin purse into her bag of holding.
I don't know if 5% is enough to rip a hole in reality.
Oh, just so you guys know, that is bad.
Yeah.
Anytime you put
I don't want to get stuck
something with a demiplane into something with a demiplane, fuckery. Everything is destroyed.
The back man.
Not timey-wimey, like space collapsing in upon itself kind of thing.
Stuff to do with the convention.
The bag man killed that.
The bag man.
No, this is worse
We
than
killed the
that.
bag.
I think
I killed the
that
bag.
I should probably talk to Phoenix about how we're feeling about this group that has a human in it.
Yes, go!
I wear my fangs in you.
Well,
I think this is probably happening.
well, we're speaking Elvis, so you have no idea what we're
All
talking
glance at humans.
These people are speaking cursive at me.
about.
These small elvish
Well-
people keep looking at me. I'm not liking it.
He's not
Whoa.
small. He's like 6'1".
6'1", 150 though.
So he's
Because it said
elves are very
130 to 150.
They
is
got
what they said.
hollow
I
bones.
feel like
I wait.
They have bird bones.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 6'1"?
Yes,
That's like
It's all good.
being that size.
but like 50 pounds less.
Yeah.
50 to 40, 40 pounds.
How much did you say you weigh?
150 pounds.
He weighs 100.
So I
It's
weigh,
like Matt's height at a little bit less than my weight.
yeah,
Okay, well,
I weigh 190 to 200.
this is not the human drafter.
Okay.
She's just
I'm like 6'5", like
she's just a
probably
dumb
about,
berserker.
probably about like 230 pounds.
So it's also one of my very close. I don't trust strangers that just come about or try to talk to us. Well, no.
I'm not trying to talk to you. You guys were looking for places with this guy, and he said jump. Sending you on this
Well,
way.
I'll say we'll go with them, but we'll keep our eyes up. And I have 20 perception, so it'll be pretty easy to notice anything.
I overheard that. It's nice. I didn't understand languages
He's just looking back more like,
Yeah.
Shoot.
that's right.
Ellie and I are just like, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Floki either, but
Just like drinking my ale.
very,
Yeah.
very.
Just absolutely not even drinking it, just like pouring it on the face.
Okay. Dripping down my bottom of here.
Coating yourself.
All right.
Forgot
So-
about that.
So, what are you guys interested in doing first?
Well, I think we should talk to these guilds guards. See where we can go to fight this beast. Not beast, but on the side with the Yarur guards, or what were the other ones?
Driscoll.
This one. Yeah. What's the difference between? You know any difference between the
Yeah,
guards?
so the Fjallung are the guards that are like the local guards. Like the Fjallung clan, you guys actually, Ray and Floki would know, and they'd be able to tell you
Yeah,
that.
they've interacted.
Yeah, they've interacted with the son of the Fjallung chief that is here.
Oh, it's that
That's the
guy.
one that made us kill the...
Yes.
Or whatever.
Let's go with the other one. So.
Yeah, Dritzkling.
His name wasn't.
Dritzkling is the. They control basically the island. The jarl of this island is of the Dritzkling clan.
I like that. Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that. And up to the I can't
The Dritzkling guardhouse. Dritzkling guardhouse. So you guys see a stone guardhouse under the control of the Dritzkling clan. Purple and blue banners hang from the walls. A handful of guards armed with heavy crossbows stand atop the guardhouse, keeping watch over the vicinity. So you walk in and you see a man with long black hair and a black beard that is equally long and very unkempt. He wears a purple and blue gambeson of the Dritzkling clan. And he sees you all approach and he goes, "Oh, to what do I owe the pleasure?" It's like a cloth armor. Like padded armor.
Yes, we overheard that you all are looking for some mercenaries, adventurers to go take care of a creature of sorts.
Oh, yes. This it in the mountains nearby. Basically a two-headed giant. He's been killing people, eating food, raiding storehouses. It's not too good, and we're offering 1,000 gold if you bring me his heads.
I know these mountains very well. So,
You are from here.
well, I'm a natural explorer from the mountains. So, yeah.
So, alright.
Now,
That will definitely be helpful.
he tells you of a village that, if you head to, that would be a good place to start your search, because that was where the last attack was.
No plan. How far is that from here?
Oh, about a day or so travel.
Off subject. Cam said the only class that gets to get superpowers when they're drunk are monks.
Well, there's only one subclass of monk that does that.
I know, but I'm upset that there's only one subclass.
Well, can't you like, isn't there like, you can choose like 2 classes or whatever? And level up?
Yeah, but then you're like never
Get
powerful in like either.
Yeah, I don't know if barbarian monk would be a good comp, probably.
Like,
A
I'd
bomb.
say if you ever want to take a second like class or whatever, do it after you've reached level 20.
Well, you can't do it after you reach level 20. Yeah. Yeah, 20 is the highest level you can get.
It's like God tier, but you're literally a demigod pretty much.
Yes. Yeah, so here again is my description of the levels. Once you reach level 5, you become a regional hero. So people in the region kind of know about you and what you're about. At level 10, you are a continental hero. So everybody on the continent knows about you and is like, oh wow, that guy's pretty tough. When you reach level 15, you are a world hero. So people in the world start knowing about you and are like, oh wow, that person's pretty tough. When you reach level 20, you are a planar hero. So people in other planes of existence know about you.
In about 6 years, you'll know how my character.
That's pretty high.
So,
Depends on the next party.
that is also true. So you guys are welcome to head off to that village to try and see if you can find the Etten.
I think we should head there.
All right.
I agree.
So it's you guys actually make pretty good time. Phineas ends up helping out and picking out some good paths. He is very good at that specific kind of thing.
Character thing just adds some taste to the role-playing. I would like to say that my character, whenever he's had a good amount of ale, he just starts singing like Skrillex songs.
Oh, we
never
I got the banjo. I'm gonna be playing the banjo too. And she's.
So we have a banjo, a lute, and what? Throat singing?
Juggle.
You guys are like a frickin' circus. And then you can turn into a wolf, and then
Yeah. Jump through it.
Oh,
Yeah, jump
Wolves
through.
don't perform in the circus. He can jump through hoops. It'll be fine.
I'm sure there's an animal I can become that jumps through.
Lions, bears, they can perform in circus. Tigers.
And while I'm doing this, I can also be actively.
Yep.
Looking around.
looking for threats and stuff like that.
Player group. Oxy player.
You might stop, but we're just walking, so you better catch up.
Well, you guys have some giant goats you're riding.
Mine's with my babies, so
Giant goats.
Yeah,
that's the areas. Like instead of horses, they have giant goats here
Because-
yeah.
and goats are better at walking on mountains.
Not better than me.
That's what I always say.
I don't know, I feel like a goat's favorite terrain is also the mountain. So I think you guys may be on equal footing.
I want to get some pygmy Nigerian goats.
That painting goat.
Enough.
A little bit.
So much clover.
Alright. So, after about a half day's travel, you guys reach the village, and you see that there is a granary that has been absolutely destroyed. The roof of it has been ripped off, and the front wall has kind of collapsed outward, and it is empty. Yes, that's where food is stored.
There's nothing in it.
It's empty, yeah.
No food.
And there's a handful of people there that are trying to pick up the pieces.
Alright, I am going to investigate because I can tell exactly where it went.
Yes, you can.
So, and how long ago it was there.
Definitely.
Wait, is it one of your favorite?
No, but if he's in his favorite terrain, he can.
I know exactly how many creatures there are and everything.
Yeah,
How long ago they were there and where they went.
Rangers are really good at like two things.
very specific
I don't
things.
think
Tracking and that's about it.
It's like hunter tracker.
Yeah. So Phineas just kind of goes down and just kind of like touches the ground.
Yes, I tasted it, yeah, a little bit.
And you know that one Etten was here roughly 2 days ago. It destroyed the granary and then left off into the mountains. You have a trail that you can follow. A two-headed giant. Large, so how tall is an Etten?
Considered large, being 8 foot long.
Ettins are about 13 feet tall.
Oh. Dang.
But he's 5 feet over you.
He is almost 2 Rayans taller than.
How much weight? Is he like 10 times my weight?
Oh my god.
He's like 20 times your weight. I am 3 times your weight.
Oh my. You're
Doing
poor
that.
kid.
Okay, then.
During that travel, we probably learned.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, good lord.
I'm like 250.
Oh my.
But I'm tall. And it's like a lot of muscle.
Mm.
Probably weighs about 4,000 pounds.
Oh my.
We're like 40.
So like 35
10
times my weight.
my weight.
Like why
That's more than
wearing
10
both a warhammer and a battle axe?
Ettins are tall and bulky. Chips? Yeah, eat chips.
Yeah, during that ride, we probably learned each other's names.
Which you barely.
Renowned Biswick. Renowned Wizard. Not renowned at all, actually.
Regionally,
But, a wizard's apprentice from the Great Sand Sea, the city of Salabat. A great city.
Ooh, I like it. I am a commander of the Green Hood, or one of the commanders.
oh, you're a commander of the Green Hoods. At level 5?
Well, didn't you say regional? You're known regionally?
I'd say you're a veteran of the Green Hoods.
Alright.
And your name is Phineas
Flynn.
Phineas Flynn.
Both those have double ended again? Or just one end?
One N and
Somehow
Phineas.
married a widow or
I can't spell.
But it's yeah. Fineas.
Although, aren't elves matriarchal?
No. They're egalitarian.
What?
Egalitarian?
Well,
Elves?
everyone.
So,
I
like,
just want to reclaim the
But
land
they're
that
like
was lost.
kings or
Yeah.
weird.
yeah, the councils are, they also usually have councils. The elves do.
Okay.
Elves are generally like a meritocracy kind of society. So, like, the people that are best at doing things are the people that are in charge. Phineas.
That character now, he can rarely talks to people. She doesn't know. So very little being said to anyone other than us.
We're very silent overall.
Except for me and eating dirt and knowing where things are.
A small, soft-spoken man.
No, you're eating
Not on my
I'm just
paper.
trying to tell you, stop doing that. You're weird.
You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
You're embarrassing me in front of the giants.
Yeah, you're embarrassing me in front of the big one.
So, you guys are free to track
You know what?
the Etten if you wish to do so. It will become incredibly easy now that you have Phineas.
To follow the path that he shows us the path. Yeah.
Alright, I will start following the path.
Alright.
If you drop them, you gotta drop them.
You start following the path
Oh, yeah, there's only one, correct?
at the moment. After about a half hour, you keep looking at the trail and you're like, there's a second that has joined the first Etten. Two Ettens.
That's 4
Dude,
halves.
she just rolled. Isn't it? She rolled a 10 on my d20, 10 on my d12, or 0, on my.
Those are all technically 10s.
They're lucky number.
So I don't know if you all heard that.
Sorry.
You guys have been tracking the Etten, and a second Etten has joined the path of the first. They are currently traveling together. It appears the Driscollin Guard was unaware that there were actually two Ettens that were making attacks nearby.
Are these guys fresher, or are these the same trail? A few days ago?
Ask more money? Thank you?
Come back with 4 heads, I'm sure they
4 heads. What do you think they
I thought there were 2.
Yeah,
Heads each.
on each Etten.
Keep one as souvenir.
Alright.
Shrunken head.
I think we should continue follow the track now.
Size of
That's,
the
But yeah, these are still old trail?
Yep, this is still... So,
How long ago?
so basically it looks like it traveled straight from this village to here, and they joined up at this location and continued on. So this is still like a few day old trail.
If we ever get, like, if you ever think we're getting pretty close, I have some stuff that might help us scout it out a little less detected.
I do too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Druids,
you guys
Alright,
continue
so we-
on, and you get to a point where you see ahead that the trail leads into a cave. You're about like a few hundred feet away at the moment.
Are there any other sort of tracks coming in and out of the cave?
It looks like just Etten tracks coming in and out of the cave. Every now and again, You do see a few like drag marks, like something was dragged into the cave, but you are not sure what exactly it was.
Drag marks, not like claws.
Correct.
Just becomes lazy.
I would suggest against guns blazing.
Since scouting.
You should
You
go
should look
eat
around
some
the outside
chips.
so you can check what you're
Well,
You gotta eat the dip
I
before
mean-
it goes bad.
didn't you say yourself
Go
stuff?
eat the dip.
Yeah, sort of. Not bad.
I
It's not
can,
invisibility.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
might help.
I can cast passes out traits in all of
What
us
is your
and
brother?
bonuses for stealth.
I feel like that might be a good idea. That was like an hour or so, right?
Yeah, up to 1 hour.
Might be worth it.
Alright, so pass without traces on the group. So now everybody gets a +10 to stealth on top of whatever your normal stealth is.
Alright, so it's gonna be us, or, yeah, how many people are going then?
Everybody gets the
Everybody
+10.
gets-
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's all of us.
I could also send my familiar in first if we want to. I gotta find my great cubes. Or there's one of us who's going to go in. Doesn't matter.
I don't know, but we gotta be within 40 feet.
So you're looking for a bird?
Yeah, birds run small.
Yeah, there's a bird nearby that is tweeting on a branch.
I can talk to him.
Yo, what you know?
This is never. I can kind of communicate with small beasts too. Like, I forgot I'm a forest now. It's never come up. Sort of communicate ideas with.
So here is the situation.
Sorry. Jump down.
So am I able to cast my speak with animals and try to set birds?
Yes, go right ahead.
What did you say that? Or? He's learning. He's learning what words are. It's so sweet.
Oh, because I also really good with animal handling. It's one of the things I have +10.
Oh, car.
One for Bardic. What you have to turn?
Yeah.
Wait, so what class are you?
I'm a ball.
Okay.
Your instrument's a lute? Or do you have more than one?
I have a lute that I'm carrying, but I'm also proficient with the pan flute and the tuba.
So we got 2 bars.
Is a hand drum just...
Right?
Who's this a bard?
Bard?
Wait, what are you?
Druid.
Druid. Okay, that's.
Wizard.
There we go.
Ranger.
Druid, wizard, ranger,
casters.
barbarian, bard.
Alright.
One melee.
I don't know why bard took me a second, but
I just said it.
no.
No one's ever a bard.
I like bards.
Bard.
No one's
The second character I made when I was playing D&D was a bard.
Bards are good.
My first character was a paladin. My second character was a bard.
See, I feel like Bard, you could just intimidate people without being intimidating. You could just be like,
It was Baird, the dwarf bard.
tired.
Then my first character was Aegis, the human paladin.
Any results. I want to cast my speak with animals so I can be a little bird.
Okay.
Did you see?
Hello.
Not great. Did you see any really big
Oh yeah, in that cave over there, there's just 2 really big guys that go in and out all the time. Sometimes they bring in like animals that they eat. It's really scary. I usually try and stay away.
Did you see them bring anything that they shoot the last night?
They were bringing some logs. It looked like they knocked down some trees, and they also took this wagon. There was some dude that they were bringing with them when they brought the wagon, and then he screamed, and I have not seen him return.
Relay this information to us.
I kind of turned to Phineas and like, this bird says that they brought in some logs, a wagon, driving, and going in and out of this cave.
Did I get anything from the bird? My feature for
I think she needs to
small
poop. Do you want to
beasts?
go? What is your feature?
I can communicate simple ideas through gestures and sounds to small beasts. Yeah.
Every time
No,
we play D&D,
I'm gonna teach you to say it before.
Is that the guys from the waterfall?
it is.
Whoa!
I just wanted to know if I get any of what the bird was trying to communicate to it.
You get that the bird's pretty scared the whole time that it's communicating with her.
And, you know, I tell the bird thank you, and I have the birds now, you know, like gather everything.
You're
And
welcome.
give it some of my seeds.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good lord. Alright, we should relay this information to them. We'll relay that to them.
What information did you get from that small winged thing?
They just brought a human and a wagon and some wood in there.
So we may have a hostage. It's not
He-
great.
May not be alive.
That's also possible. Well, I guess we'll go in and see.
So we're all gonna try to sneak in since we have pass without trace on us.
Should we all do it, or should we split it up with the most
There should probably be at least one person up front to sort of keep an eye out. I think it's semi familiar front forward. It's less risky if it gets caught in a trap, I guess.
Who doesn't have a mini? You don't have a mini, you don't have a mini. Okay. Yeah, it does
Bring
smell
out
pretty
the
bad. You have a dice for your raccoon?
Yeah.
Alright.
3 represents its hit points.
Oh, does it have 3 hit points?
Yeah.
That's better than nothing.
She's beefy.
Beefy.
Not that beefy, but
A beefy raccoon.
it's a con +1.
This is absolutely Jack Raccoon.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's a very large raccoon. It's bigger than the other. It's up to my knees.
So we have Bar Orso. We have. How do you spell Phineas? I'm gonna
Fin.
Finn.
E-S.
Finn it is. And then yours is PH Finnegan. Oh my god. Alright, so it's gonna be Finn and Finn.
Mine also goes by Finn.
Finn and Finn, but
Yeah.
one has a PH.
One page would be Flynn. Finn and Flynn.
It's different colors as well, so that helps.
Yeah, Finn. Did you spell Flynn with an F or a P?
One with an F. One with
Oh, the Flynn is F-L-Y-N-N.
You spell yours P-A. Finn Flynn.
I just always spell our last
Do you have a
name.
last name? Or just a Finn again?
Are you guys actually like brother and sister?
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where have I seen that before?
They're not twins. Stop it.
Okay.
We're not copying anything. There's a fancy D&D podcast called Critical Role, where their characters were twins, and it was what? Vaxeldan and Vexalia?
Yeah.
Sounds about
So
right.
it's Vex and Vax.
Who's older?
How old are you?
I think
Wow, so it could be hundreds.
I'm like the human equivalent of 18, but like the elf equivalent of 12.
That'd be 90 then, I think.
30, 40? Yeah.
I'm 150, I think I said.
So they're slightly
years
older.
old.
So she is a better bard than you are, Ranger. Took her less time.
I have so much wisdom then.
Wait, what's your wisdom?
18. Well, 18. But then I have 20 dex. really good too.
All right. So you guys have talked to a little birdie, found out that it seems like the Ettins are holed up in that their cave. Are you gonna have your
What's the range on your doodad?
30 foot.
when it's cast? After that, you can.
Really?
Oh, really?
I thought it was like a radius.
Ooh, is it? Do you all have to be together?
I don't know.
I think it's
What-
when people are within 30 feet.
What's it called?
Pass without trace. One second, hold on.
I know a lot of people rule it where it's like you cast it on people. I
Yeah.
think technically it's like a radius.
Oh, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, making you and your companion, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you. Yeah, each creature within 30 feet of you. Yeah. Yep. So I would say, yeah.
So,
It's
I mean, it's still a pretty radius. We just need to stay a little together.
So each of these are at least 5 feet.
yes, correct. But if you want to go have your Yala go explore.
Be a little bit ahead.
Wait, I'm
I
pretty
wanna
sure.
say within 30 feet. At least within 30 feet of her. She gets the extra bonus.
I can go up front along with Yala, so that's the bonus.
Little plus.
All right. So as so, take your people as far up as you want to go. Then.
What is? Oh, this is the wagon. Like right in the entrance.
Yep. It looks like they have a makeshift barrier kind of set up.
Would you be right up with it?
Yeah. I'm confident enough in my
Hang
ability.
back a little again.
Give me a stealth check from both of you if you both are going up.
You got me no wins.
I'm going up too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Anybody who wants to go up can.
I'll hang back a little bit.
I'll
30?
go 14 because I was stick around.
What was it?
30 total.
30 total?
Oh, wait, so you get added
I got
plus
22.
Yeah.
22?
So
So
I didn't get it,
Okay.
I got
but already.
So that's
Yeah, I
as
got
far up
30.
as you guys want to go?
I got 32.
Oh yeah, just checking out the entrance right this second. Oh, which is right in there.
So, you guys see that there is a fire burning with an incredibly large pot. And some stuff seems to be bubbling inside of it.
See a little man everywhere. Well, a big man.
You do not.
I have a feeling I know where he is.
You also see a handful of chests and crates in the back of the room. And the two Ettins are in there. One of them's just, one of them you see is kind of stirring the pot, and its head is talking to the other head, and it's like, "Oh, you're stirring too quick. You're gonna mess up the soup." And it's like, "You shut up. I knew what I'm doing."
Are these humanoids?
They're giants, technically.
What kind of is?
Oh, you can't actually understand that.
I can speak giant.
Oh, you understood
I can
that.
also speak giant.
You both understood
I was
that.
gonna say you should be able to
Because
speak
I
giant.
speak common, giant, elvish, and goblin.
Yep. Wow, that's a lot of languages. Oh, well, I guess you're a bard.
Yeah, I just got druidic, common, and giant.
Yeah, so you two heard that, and everybody else just heard.
Can we like see inside here? Like, how high is the ceiling up? Can
Like 30 feet.
would they be able to reach it?
They're
Like, I don't know.
like
what the reach is.
they're 12 feet tall. So if you are short and at the very top, no.
I'm sure. And I do have a potion of climb.
Or I can cast spider climb on you. Just climb.
I have a potion that we haven't used, and I just want to get it on my list.
Radiance, what I heard.
Alright.
I kind of whisper the message to the little group.
And the other one is over there laying on the bed, and its one head is going, and the other head is like, just kind of like looking around.
How? So if they're cooking on top of a campfire?
It's bigger than a campfire, but yeah.
Is it,
Oh.
like,
Never mind. Never mind.
How big is what?
big is the fires, like bonfire?
Like 10 feet wide.
Oh,
Yes. They're using like tree branches as wood.
I rolled a stealth check for me and got like a 26, so yeah. As well.
Okay.
I'm assuming Floki.
Yeah, Floki will probably be up there too.
Yep. Which scares me.
Yeah.
She's gonna roll for him.
Floki's got good armor. I'll roll for Floki.
Don't be bad. Is this a group?
27 plus Floki's stealth, which is probably decent.
it's plus 5.
Alright.
So that's like 30 something.
So we're all
I have a plus
well hidden in my
Yep, you all are very well hidden.
shroud of darkness and silence.
No one, the Ettins are unawares of what is going on.
But none of us get sneak attack.
I didn't prepare.
Do I get sneak
fireballs.
attack?
I didn't know we'd be
Really?
fighting.
You're a ranger, not a rogue.
But,
Excuse me.
I could try to catch one of them in the web, keep them held down while we wail on them. I can't get both of them right now.
What are you using to get
Web, so
I have a
I
spell
also
that
have
causes everything, it's a hypnotic pattern, it's looks like it's being frozen if something hits them or somebody else has something. It's not a
So that's all we see. There's like no other creatures we can see in the room.
Correct.
Okay.
also fly.
I doubt there's any traps because I feel like I would have seen them.
There are no traps.
What's this like barricade like? What is that?
Uh,
I know it's a
logs,
barricade, but
logs that are at like half of the Ettin's height. So like your guys, so like Floki and it's almost like Floki and Bar Orso would be able to look over it if they like jumped.
and then
but-
the cart is just like a cart.
So, yeah, it's a wagon. Yeah, so like if you want to crawl under it, you could. If you wanted to push it, you could, depending on whether or not something's blocking it on the other end.
Message. We think Matt is almost done. Whatever's back there.
You guys are welcome to start.
Okay. I kind of want to get up on the ceiling. And then, so I'm out of their reach. So I can cast spells from up there. Does that sound like a good idea?
That might be good.
Right.
I also have a bow, so
I also have
So we
We
gotta
want to stay
crack
back
open
and
a.
shoot from a distance.
I'm gonna crack
Do
open
that.
my potion of climbing and start heading up the wall.
All right. You now have a potion of climbing. How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour. All right.
And it says I have a climbing speed equal to my walking speed. Is only
Please stay in the
25.
living room, Bjorn. Bjorn, please stay in the living room.
Would that allow me to like get on the ceiling? Be up there?
Yeah, you can walk upside down on the ceiling. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm like,
Do not throw that in here, Bjorn. Please, if you want to play with that, Bjorn, play with that in the living room, okay? Bjorn, are you listening? Bjorn, are you listening?
that doesn't matter.
You want time out?
I'm gonna oh, you're having
You can listen and respond. You didn't say. You didn't say that.
You have to talk. If he
If I was
talking
talking to you the
you
whole
talk back.
time, you have to respond. Go.
You don't get to just scream and do whatever you want, man. You have to
Jeez, oh man.
communicate.
So should I make another stealth for this, or is my old one still?
Your old one still applies.
I'm like, here.
That's probably not much. Yeah.
No, I'm up like here. Not right above the pot? 'Cause I feel like that.
Well, I helped with it.
Cool. I was curious about that.
Oh, I didn't have to.
I took a potion of climbing and I'm now sort of on the ceiling up here, imitating Nagu, my little turtle friend.
So our plan was we're gonna shoot arrows at him,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be up in the ceiling.
Spells.
And then were you also gonna do that?
Go.
I asked nicely, Bjorn.
I didn't say go before you did, but you're being a butt.
You're also being a butt, so I think you've helped me to figure out how to communicate better.
I have a spell that creature action is invincible.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I can make someone it would go away as soon as you attack someone. But...
Alright, so we're planning on attacking them.
So are you guys trying to get a surprise round? Is that your goal?
I would
Yeah.
like to
Say
grab.
this guy's in the bed. Like, one of these guys is in the bed.
Yeah,
Should he, like, actually be in it?
sure. One's by the pot, one's in the bed.
I would like to have my staff python.
Oh, boy.
Alright, don't touch
So are we all gonna attack the same time?
Yeah,
right?
so are you prepping actions? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, actually, when you activate the Staff of Python, it has to be adjacent to you when you activate it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I won't do
Yeah,
that
sort of
yet,
drop.
but I'll get this out and be ready with it.
Okay.
I'm up here ready. I'm gonna, as soon as we go, I'm gonna cast web on this guy. Keep him
Do you have
back here.
longbow? So we have.
I have short bow.
Can I try to sneak into the room to get a little bit closer to them?
how are you trying to sneak? Are you trying to climb over the logs? Are you trying to climb under the wagon?
Over the logs, that won't fit under the wagon.
So the logs are like, if you like jump, you can look over it. That's how high the logs are.
He's 8'1".
And
Yes.
since we have
Oh,
both,
if I-
probably be back a little bit more.
Yeah,
Right.
how far?
I'll try to go under the wagon.
Well, each one's
Okay.
a little square of 5 feet.
Give me a
Stealth, so
acrobatics check.
acrobatics. Oh boy,
Oof.
11.
You kind of crawl under. You're like halfway under when you're like, ooh, I'm snagged. If I keep going, I'm gonna make noise. But you're so stealthy
I know how
that
to deal with that because I
I thought that you were saying something in the game, like you trained as a firefighter in the game. I'm like, I'm surprised you did anything intelligent.
Alright, I'm not stupid, I just can't speak your language. I mean, I have 12 intelligence.
Well, I will stay
Yeah.
here for now, and when they start fighting and noise no longer matters, I will then climb.
All right, make your guy prone underneath the wagon. So you technically have full cover right now.
Alright.
Okay.
So, I think we should take a few steps back before we fire.
So you currently don't have
Oh,
line of
wait.
sight
Oh, yeah.
because those logs are really tall.
They attack. I push wagon. I'm just
If you guys wanted to like kind of climb up on top of the logs,
without somehow making one of them move and make noise. It's
Yes.
like,
We only weigh at like 150 pounds, folks. If
If
that.
the walls are that tall, I'm sure we could find a way to.
Oh yeah, you guys are wood elves.
Yeah, we're wood elves, so it's like our nature, man. Oh,
I'm gonna squish
oh, the camera.
yeah, let's both try and get along.
Okay.
Give me athletics checks from both of you, or acrobatics if you guys.
Oh, God, I wanted to make athletics. I could have done it. Could have done
So
Well,
we
it's
got-
because you were trying to crawl underneath.
I
something.
got 23.
You're up and fine.
Right.
I got. You want me to do a full check? That's
Whichever's better.
yeah.
16. Both of you managed to climb up the logs, and you are now precariously balanced. You guys are both light. and the logs appear to be stacked okay.
Okay.
So, like, you're not at risk right now, but if these logs were to be hit, they might not stay standing.
I could also, if you want, I could pull Loki in, like a teleport spell. I pull you in like so
We should do that.
without having to clamber in through stealth.
I like that idea.
Okay, so that's my prepared action instead of vortex work.
All right, so everybody, tell me what your prepared actions are.
So I am going to do a multi-attack.
I don't know, but
Well, this guy's in bed.
Keep your shirt down. Did you spill water all over yourself? Go back in there. Did you spill water on the floor?
hold that +2 great
Okay.
axes. Like when I fall, I'm gonna come
You wanna watch a
down.
show? You want to watch a show?
I mean, I could drop you like in the end.
Oh my.
Would you rather watch a different show? Pod Squad? I'll be right back, guys. Everybody say your prepared action and then repeat it when I get back.
I'm gonna teleport Loki to this guy.
I'm gonna
Then I'm both stuck.
stab him like
I'm going to attack.
Should we do the same person?
I want to
So we can only get
hopefully
one.
hit that he's got
You have 4 of them, so you have to pick 2.
So let's both go after this guy. I say.
each go after a different
he is
head.
standing. The other one's in bed, so the other one.
I am above him.
You might,
with an axe.
you might, I think you might have like disadvantage.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. We're
Because
gonna
if we
stand
take out one, that means there's at least only one left. I mean, I doubt we'll be able to kill it in one turn, but.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Okay, 13.
22.
17.
15.
Hey, I got it.
22 or so.
Yeah.
What did you get in?
13.
Phineas. Finnegan.
Well,
Why'd you do it? It's so bad.
Hey.
She got 17.
Whatever. What's your dexterity?
All right, first up, Bar Orso.
Alright, so I'm up first.
Yeah.
If I put my staff with the python down here, what would happen? Because I'm under
It can
the
be right in front.
wagon. I would like.
Can you go check? She's crying.
Alright, I'd like to put down my staff with the python right in front of the wagon.
Oh my.
And your Kai is actually on the roof.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Yeah.
But I can't find the
Yeah, I
got
don't-
some like little sabers.
I do. I don't have none of those. Is that that's your prepared action? So after you, I believe Finnegan has a high. What's your dex?
my
I'll be right back.
what's going on right
Yeah, you go first.
now?
Your prepared action was just to shoot him.
Yeah, aiming for his head.
Okay.
One of
Roll
them.
an attack.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
You just hit him right in his cheek
Let's see.
with you go ahead and roll damage. Seven damage. Were you aiming at the one that was sleeping or the one that was stirring the pot?
The one that was stirring.
All right. So as they are arguing with one another, you just shoot them right in the face with an arrow, and the one gets hit and goes ah, and the other one looks at it and goes ha 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 ha, and that is the end of your action. Ray, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Floki and teleport him like right above this guy, like drop down.
The one that's prone?
Yeah.
Alright. You are over top of a prone one, and the one just going, "Ah," and the other one's like,
Sort of. I like draw a square in the air and drop it over you, and then you appear with another square that sort of comes up. Ooh. I don't know, flavor stuff.
yeah. So as the square goes down, half of you starts to disappear, and then you kind of come up from feet to head, and then you're there ready with whatever weapon you so choose. And actually, Finnegan is up after. No. Now it's Floki. I keep getting confused with the Finn and Finn.
Yes.
Floki, you're up. You are now.
In front of her.
You are now standing over top of a partially asleep Etten. It is prone, so you get advantage on any melee attacks against it.
Do I get my action and bonus action?
You get no, just a prepared action. Oh well, I didn't give anyone else a bonus action, but I don't know if anyone else wanted to do bonus actions. So yeah, you can get your full turn. So you can rage and
Yeah, that was fine.
yeah.
Okay, so rage, and I'm gonna come down with my great axe.
Roll an attack with advantage.
What's he said?
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That was the attack, right?
Huh? No,
Yeah.
so attack.
Yeah, so roll damage.
That's good.
Don't you get a re-roll or no?
Oh yeah, I can. Forgot. What's his name? 13.
13 damage? Still pretty good.
That's not rolling.
Alright. So you just slam into you slam into its chest, and the one head goes, "Ugh," and the other head just goes, "Ugh."
I feel bad.
But it stays asleep. The head that was asleep. And so I don't know if you guys have noticed, the heads are like individuals that just share a body.
But I just slammed into its body, so shouldn't they both be affected?
The one was hurt, and the other one was like, "Ugh."
That's asleep, even though it just took an axe to the chest?
He's a little dense.
He's tired.
This does not make sense, man.
Just ate a big pot of soup.
Yeah.
He's got that food coma.
No! It don't matter. It's a fight or flight reflex.
Can you start ordering pizza,
Yes,
please? Thank you.
I can. Do we have a preference of where from?
Domino's delivers, I know that. That's
Did you order?
that's the only one I know that delivers here.
It's not just normal, yeah, it's
After Floki is Phineas.
Excuse me.
24 to hit. That hits. Which one are you shooting at?
The one on the right, the strong on top.
Alright. That's your first attack. You can roll both attacks if you want. See if they both hit. Or you can roll damage first, whichever.
Oh. 6 damage is the first hit.
Alright.
And this is my second hit.
I hate
I got
this
12
so much.
Damage or to hit?
to hit.
Hits.
If I use
Really?
the website, Domino's delivers, but if I use the app, it won't deliver to us.
Then, 13.
13 damage?
Yep.
Wow. Alright, I should probably change the music to something that's combat. Alright, so you shoot out 2 arrows that slam into its chest, and it just kind of like goes, "Ugh," and like drops the spoon into the big spoon it was using into the pot, and it slips inside, and it's like, "Ugh." And that is the end of your turn. And I think it goes back to the top of the order after that. And Bar Orso, you are at the top of the order. You also get to move your snake.
I do move my snake. Alright, so
It is a giant constrictor snake, is what it is?
yes. I would like to move my snake to grapple this first one.
I'm not right.
They can grapple because both of them are... Oh, actually, the constrictor snake is bigger than...
Yes.
That's so stupid. This is such a stupid magic item. How is it uncommon? I'm... Alright. GC Snake
So I'd like to take this.
has 60 hit points. Oh my. Yeah, it's effed up. So, roll an attack, you get +6. Well, first you... Are you trying to do constrict or... Yeah. Alright, so +6 to hit.
17 plus 6.
That hits. Go to roll damage, which is 2d8 + 4. Which one are you constricting? Okay, that one.
14.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And it is grappled.
Alright, now for me, not the snake.
You are currently prone underneath a wagon.
I would like to climb out from under the wagon.
That's going to take the rest of your movement
Alright.
to do so.
It was me underneath.
Alright. I'm good.
You should have an action.
Oh, I can still do an action?
Yeah,
Oh.
controlling the snake's free.
Oh. Well then, I will...
I didn't change the music after I said I was gonna.
I will cast Frostbite on this one that's constricted.
Alright, roll. Is that an attack?
Yeah, it's one of us, but it is an attack.
16
Okay, roll an attack.
inch diameter.
Excuse me.
The circus line?
Yep.
9.
16 inch pizza.
9 damage.
No,
To hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Misses.
That's what I thought. Alright, that's it. My turn.
200 something?
Because it's
Around 200? I'm not.
Alright. That is the end of your turn, Bar Orso. Did what wrong?
The spell, it's not an attack. Save.
Okay, then I'll do a Constitution save, that's fine.
the
17.
Oh yeah, so
They are hearty boys. So it is grappled by a giant snake, and it's like, oh, and it like is trying to like wiggle its way out, and then you throw some frost at it, which just kind of like hits against its face and upper chest, and it's just like, and just kind of shrugs it off. After Bar Orso, Ray, you are up.
Go down and
No, the more messed up one is the one that's been hit by the giant snake and the shot. Yeah.
I'll pull the dead on. Save 16.
Wisdom save. 16?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, he doesn't have a minus, so yes. He rolled a 16 plus 0. The bell rings and he's just like, "Ooh, what is happening?" After Ray, Finn again. Oh, you should have went first. All right, roll an attack. Natural 20. All right, so roll damage and then multiply your damage and your bonus by 2. That's the way I do it, which is different than the normal rules.
Well, you can add more combo.
So take your damage, add your bonus, and then multiply that by 2. 20 damage? Wow. So you shoot an arrow again. 24. You shoot an arrow again towards its face. This time you hear a and it goes ah! As an arrow kind of is just sticking out of its eye, and like it kind of just like ah! And the arrow kind of just like moves around as it looks in different directions.
If only they were human.
And then the other one looks over and is like, "Oh, pull it out." He's like, "Oh!" And the hand kind of reaches up and is like, "Ah!" And I think just pepperoni. I've never had Hawaiian pizza.
I want sardines. Sardines and pineapple.
That's not.
I like sausage. Alright, that is the end of Finnegan's turn.
Yeah.
Finnegan's Wake. Now it is Floki's turn.
There's a chicken run.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Floki, you're up.
Alright. Action run. Very cool. 11.
Alright. Yes. Oh yeah, you should have attacked another time with your battle axe.
Good?
At level 5? I thought. Is it second book? But just do your attacks first.
She's fine. She was just mad that Thor had left it.
Makes sense. Yeah, so you get 2 main attacks and then 1 offhand.
I don't know if we do that much.
I don't because
Alright.
battle axe. That hit.
Okay. Roll damage. Alright, your axe slams into it. And again it goes, oh, and again, now the other one goes, ah. Ah. It is now awake.
Oh, bad right now. But I don't.
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright. Slam into it again and goes, ah! It is looking kind of bloody, but it is still up.
Menace.
Try to open the door once you're in the bathroom.
No! Try not
Look
look
underneath.
under the cat thing.
Yeah.
It's just because she loves me.
And then I was washing my hands when she went through and she started going,
She's in your Warhammer.
That.
What is it?
That's exciting.
Does not hit. You slam down on it and you go to aim for one of its heads, and it just kind of like wiggles his head out of the way, and you slam it into the cave floor. But that is the end of your turn, Floki. Phineas, you're up.
With 21.
Longbow attack?
Yeah, longbow attack, the same guy that I did before.
Alright, that
One
hits.
circle. 8 damage.
Alright. It hits it right in its collarbone and goes very deep.
Actually, before I did that, could I...
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
I will let you Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. It's a bonus action, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Go ahead. So you do an extra d6 of damage.
Five extra damage.
Alright. It is looking very rough. So, where the arrow hits, you see some black strands just come out of it as it seems to take extra damage from your hit. You get multi-attack, don't you? Roll again.
Oh, yeah. 25.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage, including your Hunter's Mark. Or is it just once per turn? You get Hunter's Mark.
Whenever I hit it with a weapon attack.
Okay.
1. 9 damage.
9 damage. It is looking bloody. You hit it again, this time in one of its necks. And the head that is attached to that neck just kind of goes... and like some blood kind of just spills out onto its chin. And they're just kind of... The heads just kind of go like... like, they have not gotten to move yet. But now it's their turn. The one you've been shooting is currently basically grappled by a giant snake. So it is going to attempt to break the grapple. Which string? Which it does not.
That poor guy.
So it tries to break free, and it does not, but then it gets another attack, so it's going to take... it grabs a giant battle axe from its side and swings it at the snake. Go ahead and do 3. I mean, if we have leftovers, we have leftovers. 14, does that hit the giant snake? It does. So it takes... Radio Caproni. So, it slams its battle axe into the snake's side. The snake just goes, ah! It is still holding on, but it is bleeding profusely from that wound. After that Etten, the other Etten is going to stand up and take 2 swings at Floki. First with its battle axe, and then with its Morning Star. Does 19 hit, Floki? Okay. So on the first attack, you take... 14 damage, half to 7. Then the second attack also hits. Oops. 11, so 5 damage on the second hit. And that is the end of the Etten's turn. The one that is grappled by the snake is looking rough. The one in front of Floki, also rough, but less so. After the Etten's turn, it is back up to the top of the order with Bar Orso.
Like, how I fight restricting.
Alright, roll an attack. It becomes a 9, so it just goes to bite down on its head, but the heads both move out of the way and just snaps down to the middle empty space.
And then, I'm gonna cast a station on this
Okay.
one that is currently.
Okay.
So it has to make a constant. Oh.
10.
Oh.
Alright.
Wow.
11. Alright. So, a horde of insects kind of just buzzes around this Etten. And it goes, ah, ah, and you see that the insects start, like, eating at its eyes and, like, going into its mouth, and it just kind of goes, and then it's limp, and the coils of the snake dead.
So this camping are file down teeth was
Well, she is you, but so it's good.
Wait, where are you? Yeah.
The one that
So that one is now dead.
I didn't fight her.
Yep. Killed by a cantrip. At the end of your turn? Finnegan, you're up.
okay.
I don't want your lights on.
Is the one that was laying down standing now?
Yep.
Or I'm guessing
I'm going to
Alright, roll an attack.
Wait.
3 does not hit.
Oh.
10 does not hit. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Finnegan? Ray, you're up. Fireball, center of the room.
I didn't prepare fireball this time.
Have some fun. Gonna try.
I'm going throw another.
Alright. Wisdom save?
Please fail this.
19.
Dang it! Oh,
It goes. He's like, why, Bill? Where come from?
bonus action. Oh my god.
Alright.
Chilling out.
So that is the end of Ray's turn. Loki is up. Loki, you're up. Alright.
Because I am paying for the pizza.
Alright. So what has happened is one of the Ettins is dead, the other is bloodied.
How?
Pretty thick.
How are we supposed to get their head?
Might take a couple swings.
I can do it.
Okay.
I have butcher's knives.
Hold on. Trying to get down.
Right, okay, you're going down.
You want to stay with Daddy?
Daddy
Or India?
yeah.
Or Uncle Alex?
Right now.
Try.
Alright. You do see that your snake is relatively bloodied. So that one hit that it took was actually a big hit.
Oh, here.
Good idea. That's free action, probably. So you can just do it. Which is incredibly broken. Here's a giant snake.
We're giving you a special offer. We're giving you topping pizza when you order.
It's like 5 more pizza and we'll give you more pizza.
5
Yep. Alrighty then. Are you almost ready, Floki, to do your turn?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay.
Ready. Alright.
Have an angry Etten in front of you.
I have a liar.
It does hit. You're right.
I'm
Damage? Alright. Your battle axe slams into it, and it is unhappy by it.
definitely.
Okay, roll damage. 8. Alright, so you slam your battle axe into its mid-thigh twice, and it goes, "Ugh," and actually has to like go down to a knee for a second, but then it lifts itself back up.
And my ward.
What's the attack? 12 hits.
Okay.
Okay, roll damage.
$15.
15 damage. Wow. So as it is on its knee, after you hit it in the leg twice, it's kind of like almost still a little bit above you, but more level with you, and you kind of swing your warhammer into the side of one of its heads. It goes, "Ugh," and a tooth kind of just flings out onto the ground, and it kind of just spits some blood out before it regains its feet. After Loki, Phineas, you are up. We'll shoot again. Alright, roll an attack. 25. 25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. $14. So, as it is coming back up, it kind of like moves to the side a little bit, and for a second, you have both heads in a straight line, and you pull your arrow back, and you shoot it, and it goes through the first head, and it goes, ugh, and then into the second head, where it goes, ka-ding, and its eyes roll in the back of its head, and it falls backward, dead. Both the Ettins have been slain.
Hey, Ryan, why don't you eat some dip?
No? Dropping my dice on the floor. That's not cool. You pick that dice up? The die up? Alright. So, both of the Ettin have been destroyed.
Inspect the area! Don't remember what I rolled for that.
Investigation.
Which is part of...
Anyone who wants to investigate the area, give me an investigation check.
17.
I got a natural one.
Natural one. You see 2 dead Ettin. 16? 23? What did you get? 17? Ray, you're the first
She's
one.
about to stick a chip in her eye.
Don't put it in your eye.
That's not where the food goes.
Don't put it in your eye. Put it in your mouth. So, the first thing you see, Ray, is a really fancy-looking saddle that seems to have, like, some gold trim on it and stuff like that.
Just like a horse's saddle.
Yep.
Where's it at? One of the chests? Or
It's sitting on top of one of the chests.
fancy?
Who rolled the next highest? You see a fancy-looking rope that it's a silk rope that seems to have like gold strands going around it. Actually, as you pick it up, you guys recognize it as a rope of climbing. Another one of the things that you already have.
Can I take the tooth that was knocked out of the jar?
Sure, add an Etten tooth to your inventory as well.
Yeah!
And then you guys see that there are, now this is the rest of the treasure, 1,100 copper pieces. Are you going to keep track of the money?
Yeah.
1,100 copper pieces.
Right.
900 silver pieces. Can you give me the DM book? Dungeon Master's Guide? And 70 gold pieces. And then somebody who wants to roll.
Roll D100.
Not D100s. This will be.
I did get a 4.
It'll be a D8. D10, rather. 8. You find a small mirror set in a painted wooden frame. It's worth 25 gold. What'd you roll, Ian?
Oh, I got a 7.
7. You found a pair of engraved bone dice. What'd you
I
roll?
also rolled 7.
7. You also have a pair of engraved bone dice.
I want my bone dice.
Oh wait, it's supposed to be
Because I
D10.
collected tooth and not bone dice.
This one.
No, that's my tooth. And
6.
6. A copper chalice with silver filigree. All those items are worth 25 gold to the right buyer.
I guess you guys can go out of the cave if you don't want to this. I think I'm up with you guys.
And just cut off the heads of the Etten.
Then eat the bodies.
Did we search the chest yet, or was
Mhm.
okay, so that's the stuff that's in the chest.
There's a pot right there. You can start cooking.
Oh yeah! Can I look over at what they're cooking?
Sure. You have to kind of like grab something to like stand up on top to look inside of it.
Aren't there like crates of them?
Yeah, you can grab
Can I
something.
just pick her up and like...
Sure, also fine.
Yeah.
So you look inside the pot. It looks to be tomato base. It's red, and you see a bone floating in it, and the spoon, the giant spoon that they had slipped inside, so it's gone now. If you want to try and fish it out, you could.
What?
I'm
my
pretty
hand?
sure it's human because remember the bird was talking about the
But I
femur.
want
By
a
chance.
spoon.
Yeah, what's
Give me a medicine check. Whoever wants to try.
See if the
I was like, let's see what kind of bone it is. 70.
7.
no idea.
It's a
I
bone.
rolled a 20 and I have a +5 in medicine.
That's a
I also
femur.
rolled a nat 20.
You've seen femurs before.
Human femur.
That is a human femur.
And soup.
I guess.
It smells good.
Can I take the bone?
That's floating on the top? Sure. You have a human femur.
I now have 2 femurs.
You have... One of them is boiled.
Say I have a water spoon.
Tastes pretty good.
Full of water.
Well
Why do
seasoned.
you want to eat the man suit?
I don't want to eat the man soup, but what if we run out of food?
You're gonna be the
Okay.
shakes.
Well, actually, as long as we're in the mountain, I can forage and get double the amount of food.
Then I don't want the man soup, but I want the spoon.
Yeah, I also have a
want to
fun
find
background.
the
I'm pretty
spoon.
good at like doing that stuff, but like I also
I
have no
could
issue.
whittle
Yeah.
that spoon.
Like feed this meat to me. Like if I'm dead, then I become meat.
Yeah. I mean, eating people's only bad if you eat brains, I'm pretty sure.
Can I
Really?
try to use?
Well, it's
Prions
all
is what's bad.
Yeah, you get friends.
It's all bad.
I thought that was just...
Brains are like really bad. Well, human flesh is just kind of bad.
Can I try to
You're
use
more
one of my
likely to
arrows
go, right?
to get the spoon?
Can you
Why
what?
is
Can
that?
I try to like use one of my arrows to get the spoon?
There's like a stick nearby you can grab to use instead. Sure, give me a athletics check.
It's like
I
the
can
shows
whittle
they
it,
get
you
at
guys.
eating other things.
What was that?
Rubber band.
Oh, I need that. Is there a rubber band by you now?
Yeah.
I got a 7.
A 7. The spoon seems to be gone.
It's melted into spoon, so.
I'll find
Well, actually, as you're going in there, you do start feeling like clattering, and you pull up, and it's like a rib cage, and you're like, ugh.
take a singular break.
It's
Sure.
gotta be raw,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's
gotta
like
be
boiled.
spongy,
Yeah.
like a chicken bone.
Yeah. You have a boiled rib, a boiled human rib.
I wanted them to.
You guys think I should like something? I'm just looking for food, man. I'm not. Well, I feel like that's the slowest.
I like to collect bones and feathers and such.
And Floki, with your tools, it is easy enough to remove the heads of the Ettins.
How big are the heads?
Like one person could carry it comfortably. But if you wanted to carry all 4 heads outside of like a bag of holding, it would be not great.
I guess while they're
Grab
sort
the
of digging
hair
through
of
stuff,
2 of them in one hand, the hair of the other 2 in the
cast
other.
Identify on my saddle.
Saddle. It is a saddle of the Cavalier. So, while in this saddle on a mount, you can't be dismounted against your will if you're conscious, and attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage. So it's good if you're a Cavalier, that's about it.
I have Phantom Steed. I need a fake horse.
And then put it on the fake horse.
Right.
Oh, I have a mess kit, man. I have spoons.
So are we taking the head back?
I have a lot of spoons, actually.
The heads.
For some
whatever,
strange
you
reason.
know, like to cook in the outdoors. Like, I can eat.
I took 15 spoons from when we sold that little mysteries.
Oh, this is
Just got the
sick
bag.
on the way out.
So you guys are welcome to travel back to Alpta to collect your reward. Alright. It takes about a day of travel. Or a little less than a day of travel. You get there at nighttime, but you can still head in at night if you wish.
Is anyone injured?
Floki took some hits, but I think that was it.
Oh, we covered everything. Alright, we just need the drugs.
No, it's like a short rest after that battle.
Yeah, so
Short
upon
rest, I get to redeem 1 hit die, right?
as many as you want. But so the way it works is every time you do a long rest, you regain half of your hit dice. So if you use all your hit dice in a day and you do a long rest, you only have half your hit dice the next day. Does that make sense? So if you do another short rest the next day, you can only use half your hit dice instead of all your hit dice. So you have 5d12 of hit dice, right? So let's say today you got really screwed up, you do a short rest, and you use all 5d12 hit dice. Then tomorrow you take a bunch of damage, and you do a short rest. You can only heal 2d12 hit dice, because you don't get all 5 back in one day.
But if I just wait for a long rest,
You heal fully during a long rest.
what's going on now?
I think he's going.
Yeah, they're just annoying.
They're children.
I know.
Yeah, father of the child.
So, you guys approach the guardhouse. If you want to do some real cheeky things, you can bring 2 heads to the one guardhouse and then 2 heads to the other guardhouse and be like, hey, I did it.
That plan.
Agree.
I like
Well,
that plan.
And it's when they don't talk to each other much, so.
You go simultaneous. Don't give them any time to talk.
And one of us goes to one place, one of us goes to the other. We split.
Alright, so first, who's going to the Dritzkling guardhouse?
I will go there.
Okay. Is anybody going with you?
Are they the ones we told that we were doing this?
Yes.
I'll go with them.
Okay. So, with 2 heads, Floki and Bar Orso head to the Dritzkling guardhouse. You meet Ondor again, He's the guy who you talked to the first time.
I guess I give you guys the house because I don't think you can hold nothing.
It's big.
And
It's the same size.
he's like, oh, excellent. You did that in no time. We'll have to keep you lot in mind if we ever have any giant troubles again. Here's your 1,000 gold as promised.
The other place is where they met.
Yeah, that's where we talked to like the. What was his name? It was like
Bori.
Bingus.
Bori.
Something with a B.
It was Bori.
So it probably works out that.
Or Bragg. Bragg? Who's that?
Well, the
No,
son.
he's the leader.
Yeah.
He's the other brother.
So their chief is Nord, and then Bori is the son. Then you go to the Fjalon guardhouse, and you see Hakon, who is a stocky man in his late 30s that wears a gambeson that is lined with thick fur and a full suit of chainmail. His eyes are a gray blue, and he has gray, black, speckled hair and beard, and they're all cut pretty short. He goes, "Oh, are you lot adventurers then?"
Yes, you could say that.
All right. Well, we do have some work if that's what you're looking for.
So, charisma person you want to help? I'm very bad at charisma. Yeah.
You guys are like ones with them.
My sheet.
I imagine the bard has the high. Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
We have had
In Ettenbrok. Oh, yes. It's been attacking villages nearby. We're offering 1,000 gold for anyone who brings us its heads.
And you know, I just kind of drop the heads on the ground.
You have one.
So you guys dropped both the heads?
Mm.
Oh, well, it looks like we had an Etten problem. I guess here's your 1,000 gold. And he drops the gold pouch to you guys, and you are paid for your trouble. I need this back to do the experience, because you guys got experience from that Etten slaying.
Can we reconvene and combine that?
I mean, it makes sense. We can split it evenly. 400 each.
So we got 1,100 times 200 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to divide it by 6 because you used the giant snake.
You really didn't need the snake.
550 experience to everybody. So that's going to be my counter to you guys having a giant snake that you can summon at will. If you summon it at will, it counts as a party member during the combat, and you get less experience.
Now it's a weapon. Or spells. It's a party member.
Yep. Because, hey, it has a tile and it fights.
Invisible hands don't count as party member.
They also can't constrict a giant.
But also, he's not a humongous beast.
Yeah.
But what if he polymorphs into another animal? Does that animal count as one party?
No, because it's still him.
Sorry, what was the number? 550?
550 to everybody, yep. See, actually, what happens when he transforms into a beast? The number of humanoid party members drops, and the number of animal party members increases, and they cancel each other out. So there you go.
And then also 200 silver. Take that.
Oh no, when I had combat on, I had my face blocking it the whole time.
Oh, no.
Well, that's fine. Theater of the
There was a
mind.
lot.
How much silver?
200.
Stop singing songs. You're gonna get me demonetized on my demonetized video.
Yeah, the door.
Alright. You guys have successfully
Am I your like,
Killed.
favorite person?
and Etten. Of course you are. Why would you not be?
I don't know. She kind of likes Mimi a lot.
Yeah, Mimi ain't here.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
She just likes your eyes. She likes
I think we go
Hi?
to this air elemental thing that you're talking about.
Yeah, you could go explore the Seidr Islet if you wish.
Is that also the
Just
one?
trying to figure out what
Yes,
we want
where's
from
that
this
map at?
wizard.
Yeah, so Seidr Islet. You guys can look
I
at
got
that if
some
you want.
interesting
Is that?
stuff. You know?
Oh, yeah, the tower. Is that what we wanted to talk to the wizard about?
I don't know. Because my thoughts are we can find someone who makes a weapon out of them. We don't have the money for one, but maybe we can be like, hey, we'll give you one if you make a weapon for us for this other one.
I will say, you guys don't actually know how powerful they are.
Or this is also something I consider since we don't have enough money usually to like make a weapon out of it. If one of you guys is able to cast polymorph on me, I would turn into some big snake or something, and I could try eating one and see what happens.
I
Horrible
can
idea.
turn into a big snake.
Try
Do you
eating.
want to try to?
Not currently.
What's your constitution?
I want to explode.
I have a +6 on saving throws.
How big are
Plus
these
five.
things?
They're like fist-sized. So they have two. Which are you showing the party this or?
Just more like discussing what you
I-
do over there.
I don't think you've ever dealt with these before in previous campaigns.
Oh, it's not.
A lesser note of power.
Have you seen? Say we don't.
Just there's a chance that we could get like a bunch of powers that
Give
way.
me an Arcana
So
check.
You just explode.
Give me an Arcana check.
I've got 25.
25 Arcana.
17 plus 8.
17 plus 8.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah. So you would assume the amount of power that is stored in one of those items. You have heard of lesser nodes of power before,
Yeah.
and they can make legendary magical items. That amount of magical energy being consumed by a mortal human being would probably not go over super well.
I didn't expect it.
Super high constitution.
Like, you'd need, like,
Forward natural.
well, you would need to roll very high with a very high modifier to not die. And it's not, they're, like, you're not even sure if that kind of energy can be absorbed by a creature of lesser status.
I mean, if I could take one back to my home, I'm sort of an apprentice to a powerful wizard, but it's very far from here. So it's not really an option. Short term.
It's one of those things where it's like people will kill you for these.
Especially powerful mages
Yeah.
who would really like it. So either I have to make a good impression or just not tell them about it. I don't like our chances.
They haven't said anything to this board about this yet.
Correct.
Do you know nothing? Nothing.
But if they're currently in your bag of holding, then can't even no. There's no one who would know that they're there because like it's in a separate plane. So even if someone has like detect magic or something, they wouldn't be able to
That
see.
really would make me
Yeah.
And the only way you can get it out of the bag is if you know it's in the bag.
Are they
Yep.
currently
Or if you tip the
talking,
bag
like, in a
upside down.
smaller, like, over there?
Yeah, how are you guys discussing this without...
I don't have message rate.
I mean, technically, me and him
I probably
are
would've-
separate from you guys.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what we
Are you
know.
talking about it when you separated?
Here, use it.
Alright, so you guys reconvene wherever you wish to reconvene.
Yeah. Should probably head back to like
Hey,
or something. Sort of settle in for the night, and then figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah, if you guys want to stay at one of the inns.
Were we gonna give a little tip to that guy who told us about it?
It's up to you
One
guys.
gold.
Or we can never go back to that inn again.
Now,
Go to a different inn.
Phineas and Finnegan stay there for free.
So we've been charged. We've been there like a week.
Here's a gold.
If you guys were a week in the Thrallsun Inn, I can do that real quick. How many rooms would you have gotten?
Probably 3.
3 rooms?
Would we be
It's
able
like
to
two-
try to persuade and be like, hey, you know, you let us stay here for the day, let us.
5 silver a night for a room. So that's 1.5 gold times 5. Huh? Silver. So that's 7 gold.
Yeah, 7 silver. Got it.
Yeah, so 7 gold for you staying the whole time. But if you guys did want to be like, hey, each of us have 1 room and you guys can just bunk up with us and stay for free, you could probably do that.
Well, you were already ready or whatever. So
Yeah, but they get rooms for free is what I'm trying to say.
This is the right?
Yes. Yeah, that you should have paid for, I'm saying in the
But
future.
once again, she already said at the beginning of this that they don't really
We have
trust.
plenty.
So I don't know if they would even let us know that they're staying for free.
That's true.
That is true.
Third-party tension.
All you guys have done is kill an Etten together so far.
I want to see. I want to see.
Well, with like
So you guys want to do a long rest in Thrallsun Inn?
yeah.
You also can sleep on your boat if you really want to.
No, rather not.
Thrallsun Inn it is. That is another 1.5 gold, or 1 gold, 5 silver, or 15 silver, or 150 copper.
I want.
If you pay 150 copper, he kind of looks at you funny.
It's like paying in all pennies at the grocery store.
Yeah, he's like, this is money, but this is the least money of money.
I'll also give him 20 gold for telling us.
Oh, he goes, oh. Oh, Phineas, I knew you were a good lad.
He's not actually staying there for free. He's staying there off his tip.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, you can stay here for free. I'm not taking any money from you.
Because I'd imagine that Phoenix would care more about the shop owner being than care more about elves.
He is a half elf.
Oh.
Cares about him. Half his got blood.
Yeah.
What?
Half.
You can't draw on my paper.
Alright. So, you guys get a long rest, you all heal up, and you wake in the morning.
It's 3 minutes away.
Sweet.
Was it Doug that was in our neighborhood that one time? When you kept getting updates on our pizza, and it was like, this
Oh.
person
Doug
is
is
in
at your back door.
I think it was Doug.
This time it's Caleb.
Caleb?
Caleb doesn't sound as threatening.
I don't think Doug sounds threatening.
There was
I don't know.
one was like, oh, they're pulling up or something like that, and I was like, oh wow, they're pulling up.
Ready to fight.
I think we should go to the Isle of something.
Seidr Islet.
That's the one. Oh, I thought it was Isle.
Is it pronounced Isle, and am I just dumb? No, I think Islet is like tiny isle is what it is.
Oh, yeah, that laptop sucks. Or turned it.
It is
Huh?
very small.
Laptop sucks.
Does it suck?
Yeah.
You said it was pretty good.
Don't be hurting her.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Well, for one, stinking, it said there's Windows 11 installed on it, which there was, but then it's the key code or whatever for Windows 11.
Yeah.
It said was a counterfeit code. So I need to pay $150 for Windows 11 anyways.
Oh, that's kind of.
And I'm like, I'd rather just buy.
Yeah, a new laptop.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with your
And then also I was playing like Civ Civ Revolution 6 or whatever, Civ 6, and it was like I clicked something and it takes me a second for it to actually.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, yeah,
That's
like
pretty
I can't even load this game. I'm like,
Alright, so you guys wish to head to Seidr Islet.
Yeah.
You will have to either get on your boat and go over, or order a ferry to go over. Your boat would probably be the fastest and cheapest.
So, what do we want to do?
Alright, so give me 1 second. So,
Was I able to like? Could I have done some like research on who this guy is?
give me a history check.
Right. That's not bad. 21.
21. You know that Leif Magnisson Seidrling lives here. He is of the Seidrling clan, which are the is the like Nordic clan that is primarily like the magic users. They have a pretty powerful wizard kind of setup.
What was this dude's name?
Leif
Lee.
Magnisson Seidrling.
human.
You know that he is interested in the other planes, is what he's interested in. You also find out that he is a conjuration wizard.
Okay. That doesn't really change anything, I guess, but it's
So-
good to know who we're talking to.
So you guys head to the shortest of the Islets. A withered dock sits at the bottom of the Islet with a sloop made of dark brown wood. The sloop looks to have been moored to the dock for a long time. A path of carved stone stairs leads to the top of the Islet. A dense fog appears to be shrouding the Islet's top. A large tower that looks to be a dozen stories tall can be seen towering above the fog. As you guys go up again, there's some dense fog in half the islet, and then there's just kind of regular fog everywhere else. Now, this is the only place in the nearby area that has any fog whatsoever. When you look at the tower, you see no entrances. There's no doors. The only windows you see are like 4th floor and above, so they're pretty high up.
So, say there were a really strong wind and the fog, would it stay where it is?
You can figure that out if you'd like.
Well, if it's fog cloud, which I think it is,
Something like that. It could be dispersed.
yeah, it can be dispersed.
We've got to underestimate ourselves.
Oh my, I'm figuring something
All right.
I could prepare sending, just like throw this through the message. Random guy talking.
Can I wait, hold on. If it is in fact able to disperse it, might work. Can I cast my spell?
Warding wind. Yes, you can cast that. So, okay, so this is just a 10-foot radius around you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so yes, the fog is cleared in a 10-foot radius around you.
And I think
It deafens you and other creatures in its area
Yeah, look, pulling up now.
because it's 20-mile-per-hour wind.
and it moves with me.
Yep.
And it said, okay, cool.
Yeah, so now it's not foggy. but it lasts 10 minutes.
Alright.
So it's not foggy around you specifically, and 10 feet around you.
While I have the spell cast, I want to look around.
You're in the light fog right now, not the denser fog.
Right, I want to look around the area of the lighter fog.
Okay. You do notice that as you start getting closer to the tower, that it disperses all the fog, and every now and again you'll see a tiny hole in the tower that little bits of fog comes out of, and then instantly gets swished away.
Gross. It's like creating a big Fortnite.
I will relay this information to him.
Alright.
I'll tell everybody. We are working with seemingly a very powerful mage. Try to use the caution. They can be maybe not angry, but less interested in unwanted guests. So just keep that in mind. I've not met this man, but what I've read, he's like a classic creature.
Yeah, you didn't get any... You know that he doesn't come around much. He's not seen by the people of Fiala or of Alpha much. No screaming, Raya.
Nope. You're gonna have some in a minute. Settle down.
Alright. So do you want to try to go into the dense fog at all during...
Only a little bit.
So as you start going to the dense fog, you see that it becomes light fog as you go into it.
Yeah, I just need somebody else to come in and clear out that.
You want a piece of pizza? Yeah. Do you want pepperoni and
You
sausage?
wanna fight this guy's protector guy?
Cheese? Or pepperoni?
Yeah.
You do see at the center of the dense fog, there is a glowing green something.
Cheese? Brother? What's not an option on your pizza?
Brother.
You want to go get your brother? Yeah. You want pepperoni and pizza?
You can set your table up out there, Ryan, so you can eat. How's that sound? With your brother. You can eat with your brother. Because you like eating with your brother, right? Yeah? Great.
How big is this tower, man?
I said, what, 12 stories?
12 stories? 120 feet?
Yeah.
Unless he's at the very top, I could try to send a message.
Give me 1 second. If you want to cast sending, you are welcome to.
I was thinking just regular message.
Message? Oh yeah.
I don't know what to say.
You get 25 words.
I'm also going to relay information about the glowing something to other campaign.
Alright. Huh. So there is a glowing green. I believe it's green. Nope, it's blue.
There's a glowing blue something.
Yep. I was
How
wrong.
large is this something?
So it looks to be floating about like 5-6 feet off the ground, and it looks to be like pretty small, like less than fist sized. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you gonna be Googling things?
No. I have primeval awareness. So I should know exactly what.
If you want to spend a spell slot, you can do that, yes.
I don't know if we need to do that. Or maybe. I think we'll see what it is pretty quick.
Also, I think you guys are solving this. If you guys wanted to share the
We told you
information.
that there was elemental here last time. In the water elemental? There was an air elemental. Yeah.
That attacked you as soon as you went into the dense fog.
I did not get that to that fog because it was no longer dense.
So our current working theory is the fog is what controls it.
Yeah, exactly.
You solved my puzzle.
What's going on?
My undensened the fog.
A little bit. In a 10-foot radius around her. But she's got magic.
Very loud.
Yeah, it also deafens everyone in the area. So no one can talk to her while she's doing this.
I do have a message, so I'll probably be just a camera.
You're also welcome to message Lee if you want to.
Love Italian dressing.
Run the dishwasher.
Don't you love Italian dress?
Stop saying it like my mom.
Italian? How is it supposed to be Italian?
Italian.
Italian.
Like Italy?
It's.
Italy? It's not Italy. I go to
Your mom
Italy.
says Italy, I think. It's what-
I don't think she does. I can't believe that.
She says. Speaks Italian.
Alright. So what all would you like to do?
I'll ask everybody, should we contact this wizard first before we go poking around in this fog?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Ideas of what to say.
How?
I have some spells that you could.
What was.
Ideas?
I forget. What was the tip that ended up here? Where we're going? What was happening around here?
You just came here because there was a wizard.
Yeah. That would be interesting, but I was intimidated by the big thing. I don't want to piss this guy off, so.
You wanna
You can tell them we're here to talk to you. We have questions.
Hey, it's your
Yeah,
friend.
back to work.
It's your fifth cousin twice removed. Come to family bonding.
Might you up.
Wait,
Yeah. Top right.
what does. Did they. You said that they recognize the rope, right? What does.
They have one. Basically, what all you have to do, you can say, "Hey, rope, I want you to connect to that up there." And then it does.
How high up is the windows?
Maybe. Settle down.
You could get it, because I think the windows are like 40 feet up in the air.
Keep in mind, the
So-
children's probably really.
It's 50 foot long, so it can go up to 50 feet away.
Someone with their own tower? I mean,
Own tower, own island. No entrance.
I'm not saying I time it. I was just thinking theoretically.
He's either a high wizard or born from a rich family.
Or both.
yeah,
Same
probably
difference.
both. So yeah, I think we're gonna send them at. Oh, the range is 120 feet.
So you can get him if he's anywhere in his tower.
Yeah. What should I say? Is that the inquire about some things?
We would like to visit with you.
Alright.
You get 25 words.
Oh, this is message. It's a cantrip. Sending is a different spell.
Oh, is message just a sentence then?
Yeah, it's just like a short phrase. But I can cast it.
We're here to talk to you.
I cast a spell through Solid Aldrich to find familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. So there are windows in here, so they could sort of travel through those.
Okay.
I will just say, like, hello, wait, what was it, Magnuson or Magnuson?
Magnuson.
I don't know why I put next to it. Say, like, hello, wait, Magnuson, the Seidr Wing?
Yep.
We are a band of adventurers looking to inquire you about a few things. And he could respond.
Yep. And he goes, Ray and his adventuring buddies. I have heard of you. I will come down. And you hear, and behind him, behind you, he appears. So you see a well-dressed man who looks to be in his late 40s. He has long white hair pulled back in a tight ponytail and a long white beard that is filled with runic beads.
Wait, he's 40, but has white hair and white beard?
Magic does some stuff to your body. It's brutal.
You're also not sure if his family just has white hair naturally.
Yeah, but you're also 12. Like, he might be like 70 or 80 years old.
Hey man, this
It takes a toll.
He's probably just playing it up.
humans don't live very long in this world. His left eye is milky white, and a few runes can be seen glistening inside of it. And he comes out and he's like, "So, to what do I owe the pleasure?"
Well, it's a good question.
I have heard of you guys, your exploits around here. Yeah.
I mean, we've come across some magical artifacts and things that perhaps you may have interest in. I'm not sure what we do with them, but yeah, doing business with them.
Okay. As you're talking to him,
Very intimidated by this man.
as you're talking to him, you see that he's just kind of like,
Sort of staring.
yeah, but not straight, just watching something. And then you like turn around, and there's nothing, and he's just like watching it. And he's like, "So, magical objects. Yes, I could probably take a look at them for a price. You should be able to identify things, shouldn't
Yes,
you?"
of course. That's quite a simple spell. I am very well acquainted with it. But these are far more powerful than things I've come across myself.
Interesting. I will gladly take a look.
Is that why we're here? What are we doing here? It's not that.
This guy can kill us, man.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Has my spell worn off yet?
Yes.
Okay, I was
We're
like,
no longer deafened.
I was hoping I wasn't just off the.
I'm gonna use my insight and try and judge
His
what-
character.
Yeah, his character.
Give me an insight check.
Disinterested or
A natural 20,
oh damn.
Huh?
and then I get a +7.
Oh, whisper.
That's all I got from that.
It was a nat 20 there. Never. Could be
Alright. Alright.
that's scary.
Apparently my character thinks he's a great guy.
Oh, it's just gone. what else we'd be here to ask them about. Maybe if there's anything
I thought we were here for
like
you.
to do.
No.
We tried to come here before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright.
I mean, I've also already done most of the stuff that I wanted
I don't
since
feel
then.
it.
I did hear that you all went into some pre-Age of Strife ruins recently. That is quite the expedition. I've heard of a lot of adventurers that go in. This is the first time I've heard a story of them that come back.
Well, high praise. You did it.
I pull out some dust of the frosts.
Do you?
Huh?
Do you?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of that.
So you saw that he was looking just off. Every time he stops talking to you, when he's talking to someone, he's looking at you. And as soon as he stops talking, he just looks off in the distance again and kind of like is following something with his eyes. But as soon as you bring the dust of the frost out, he looks at that and he goes, "Do you mind?" He takes it, and then he kind of
Sit on your potty, baby.
waves his fingers a little bit, and his other eye glazes over white for a second
Good.
before he goes, "Oh, this is some powerful stuff. This could be used to enchant some magical weapons, make some impressive armor, or much other stuff. I would hang on to this if I were you. Are you willing to sell?" And he kind of gives it back.
How many do you have?
You know, you have a sister.
Because I have one. Do you
He's
have?
trying to know what he found out inside.
I know I wrote something.
Well, I feel like you could hear me if I'm speaking. I feel like he'd know Elvish.
You guys have brother, sister, and you can just look at each other and like eyebrows.
Just like,
Alright, alright. Well, what I got was,
Dust of the Frost?
doesn't seem dangerous, and he did not seem interested in talking to us until we brought out the backpack report.
Dust of the Frost. Did I just not write it down anywhere? I don't think I wrote it down. Damn. How much did you have?
I just have one.
Didn't you have something else?
I thought you had
Something
like
of the Valfrost?
Yeah, that's the one I was more thinking about.
We have something possible.
Mode of the Valfrost. It was what that thing was using to like teleport around.
Yeah.
It was inside the Drowder's head.
Yeah, so if you want to show him that as well, you can.
Yeah, I'll pull it out of my bag and say like, that is quite powerful, but we also found this.
And he goes, and it levitates out of your hand. And he's like, "Oh,
Not that you would.
I'm just looking for now.
Yes.
That is something. That is a mote of the Valfrost.
Yes. I did some minor study on it. Learned that it has some teleportation abilities, but
Very powerful conjuration magic.
yes. I've read it that that's your sort of speciality.
Oh, yes. I have never come across one of these before, but I've read about them in treatises and other things. The gods, the Iska gods, use them to... It's their special type of magic they use to travel around the material plane and back to Isgard, back and forth. That is quite a powerful item you have right there. That could power quite the magical item.
Had some. I'm not quite skilled enough at this moment to craft such a thing.
Are you interested in crafting something from it?
Perhaps. Yes, I think so.
Well, I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement. I am more than willing to help you create some item from this. What did you have in mind?
What did I have in mind? Yeah. Well, I know the creature used it to teleport other things. Did it also teleport itself?
Yes.
Okay. Sort of like a normal teleportation stuff.
Yep. But it could also teleport enemies with a saving throw.
Yeah, maybe some sort of like teleportation focus to help us.
Are you looking for close teleportation or distance? It can do either, however... Well, close teleportation could take more creatures. Distance teleportation might need to be locked to a location.
Probably. Anything like.
If you would like. You all came here on a ship, did you not?
Yeah.
Well, I could probably design a masthead to put onto your ship that will act as a beacon that another item, as long as it is in your person, can travel and transport you and your party back to your ship.
That would be great.
Alright. Now,
In the future.
I will make this for you. If you tell me what other goodies you found.
I think that's. Well, we find.
How much of that dust of the Valfrost do you have?
We had at least like 4 of it.
But you had more, and I thought I had one.
Didn't Sticksnap use one of it?
Used that.
Yeah.
Did he get his own, or?
Remember, like, 3 dusted the bell there.
Yeah, Dust of the Frost. Yep.
I have 3.
Okay.
I think just so I know. We also had a bunch of like bits
Ancient
from.
Nordic.
Which that stuff you'd want to sell to, Wilhelm.
I have an internet revealing.
Big coat.
Well, you have 5 Dust of the Frost, or just
I have 3.
4?
I have.
Tell you what, give me the 4 Dust of the Frost, and 500 gold, and I will make you a masthead, a Valfrost. What are the ship heads called? A Valfrost figurehead, which will allow you to transport back to your ship from anywhere on the material plane. Actually, from any plane. The Valfrost is powerful magic.
That would be fantastic. I think that would be very chemical.
Right, this will take me some time. A few weeks. I will let you know when it is finished. May I have payment up front?
I'd have to run to the bank.
Right.
Oh, you have that much going on? I do actually.
Yeah, you have a bottomless coin pouch.
500 on me.
Yeah, all he wants is 500, so if you guys want to... I don't know if you want to split that between the party, or...
This is my sort of deal. Yeah, from other people.
Okay.
I guess. Like, you stop it. I mean,
The Dutch wants us hanging out on this island.
Yeah, that's true. No, we definitely want to, at some point, go back to investigate.
Well, are you interested in helping me?
Yes, of course. I would be delighted to work by your side.
I think you guys should be good enough to do this, but just to make sure you aren't going to all die horribly, go into the fog real quick and bring me that blue gem back. You can keep it if you get it.
Oh, we gotta kill it.
And if you can do that, I have a job for you.
Right. My plan.
So you see, he just sits down on a rock and just starts like staring off into space and kind of just. It looks like he's almost moving his head in like a great kind of way.
Just keep it as that.
If anybody wants to ask him about that, you can. But walk off into the fog.
Has your warring wind been going this whole time?
No.
No.
Blasting us?
Everyone's deaf.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
All right. So you see that it's like about a 50-foot radius of the dense fog, and you all
How
can
far away is it?
you all can start off on the edge. 30 foot. So over here. Or so now I'm gonna go in here. Actually, switch to this so that we actually have game map up.
Can I cast Pass Without Trace and try to sneak up to the orb?
You can certainly try.
I would like to do that.
Roll a stealth check. So it's 28 then? Plus your stealth.
Plus my normal stealth. 30 total.
30 total?
I might get you a euro.
Okay. So you successfully sneak until are you all going?
I can just stay back and shoot.
Okay. So you all go
I'm right at the end.
until you are like staring at the gemstone that's kind of Ryan. That's just floating in the air.
I'll see that as a
What is Mental It's in the air, so.
How far back you mean?
like
Probably the same area.
Okay. So it's just floating there in front of you.
Where are they? What's this line?
Both of you give me a stealth check as well. $22.
Yeah, 22 also.
Wait a minute.
Because we get the plus 10 for.
oh,
32?
I get curious.
Yeah.
if we get plus 7
I get curious and hold up my lantern.
Doesn't reveal anything. Wait. What does that reveal? Just invisible? Let me look that up real quick.
I may also do that primeval awareness. Maybe. Or does that help?
Yep, just invisible creatures. So wait, did you guys add your 10 to that?
no, so we're going adding
32? And same with you?
Mine was 22 with the 10.
With the 10? Okay.
Am I seeing this rental anywhere in this fog?
You see that it appears
Or it's heavily.
right in front of it.
Oh, whoops.
Did not roll high enough on stuff.
32?
22.
well, once you add the 10.
It's
Well, no,
22
no,
with
yeah,
10.
yeah.
So it appears like a fin.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry.
Then
It's hard.
Wrong fin.
Okay?
It's not that hard.
PHS.
You don't have an entire world bouncing around in your head as well, so I don't want to hear it.
You don't know why the
I'm
old
a
man
mom. I have
started
a
the
shit
sky.
ton of stuff.
I'm a dad. Anyways, right in front of you, Finn, a large air elemental appears, and I wish
And is
you
this
all.
still heavily obscured by? So I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, I would say you guys see only like 5-10 feet. So you guys would probably be a little closer together so you can see each other fin and fin, I would imagine. Oh.
Oh. Huh.
Was that one for last time when we came?
Well, I don't know. They're supposed to be large, which these ones aren't large, so I don't know what that means. I don't know. Not mephits. I don't know what those would be if they were smaller.
So are you rolling for initiative now?
Nope.
Okay.
All of us? Or
Everybody.
just the
Everybody.
So this is air.
21.
Probably can't.
That's right.
You get
I don't
natural
know if
18 or did you add your initiative? Yeah. I got 13, but then I have
So did
I
I.
think we'd be fine.
So Finn's
Finn's a
got
little
18, right?
Yeah.
What did everybody else get?
21. Oh boy.
Did you get Ray? Cookie? Who has higher dexterity? NAS or Finnegan?
I am.
Oh, I have 20.
When you
You're first. No, actually, Bar Orso's first.
Alright. Has it seen me at all yet?
No.
No. I think it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, probably. Let's see. I don't know what would actually.
Maybe my purple did go with him.
Can help.
Perhaps I could have.
Well.
You also have the blue gemstone you need just floating in front of you.
Grab it. Don't.
I just grabbed the gemstone.
I have it now.
Alright. All I have to do now is get back to the wizard.
Anyway,
Was that an action grabbing it?
no, free action.
Alright. I would like to wild shape into
Take one.
the things that I have. Yeah, that's it. That was surprisingly quick. I would like to wild shape into a deer.
Don't have a deer mini out here.
I don't need one. We can just have me be a neighbor. So.
You're a wolf-looking deer.
Yeah, well, he swears 5 foot.
Mm-hmm. I would not get in. Well,
No, do it.
There's also the egg.
Dash into me.
Sorry. And then
Tackled
I
by a
could dash.
Sprinting out of
a deer.
Oh, it's-
That's here.
Wait, that was one movement?
Yeah.
Alright. So you're just.
Yeah, just move me a little bit further, like just safely outside the
barrel over me.
Alright.
Right there. That's
I just really can't do it. Run over.
Alright. Deer just jumps over base head.
You guys are allies.
deer antler.
Alright, so. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Phineas, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna try and hit it with my rapier.
All right, roll an attack.
Sounds effective with this air.
And we got
Are we hearing
27.
them like be attacked? Or,
27 to hit?
Yes,
That hits.
Have you said anything?
Oh, actually, I 100 marked it too.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
All right.
I want to know who.
All you saw
We
is a
saw a
deer
deer.
that ran out of the fog. Should probably change the audio to fighting.
9 damage.
9 damage. So you stab into the air elemental, and it seems like it didn't do as much damage as you were used to doing. The wind seems to have been not unaffected, but not completely affected by that hit.
I thought it
And actually, I'm gonna do a double attack.
Okay, roll again.
Maybe. So we got, yeah, like 20, 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. Well, actually, some of that's magical, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what the hunter's mark is. I don't know. 'Cause I was reading it.
Weapon damage.
It doesn't say specifically anything.
Yeah, it might just add the weapon damage. So what was your second attack? Sorry.
4 damage.
4 damage? Right. Seems to be relatively ineffective. It did a little bit of damage, but, like, not really. You're doing half damage right now.
Let me know when we start hearing shit. Or they're able to.
Haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah,
All you saw was...
swinging in air.
Yeah, you're just going like...
I see it.
I should have rolled for the air elemental. But it's fine, because I rolled bad. Oh, they have a lot of X. Then again, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2. Hold on. That's fine.
Will that also hit
Wait.
Phineas? What is it? Yeah, it's a cube around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you can probably move yourself in such a way where you won't hit. How big of a cube?
15.
Yeah, if you get on the other side, actually then you'll be flanking it. And you can do the thunder wave, yes. Alright. Is that just a dexterity saving throw? Thunder wave. Constitution save? 14? Alright. Two D8 thunder. Alright. Which happens. Go ahead and move his 10.
I'm inside of it.
Push it diagonally.
Yeah, okay, it pushed it diagonally.
Yes.
Pushed it diagonally. Here. Okay. Roll damage. That is thunder damage. So, actually, now you all hear as a boom of thunder resonates out of the fog.
Yeah, so you guys know no idea.
I mean,
They have some idea. They fought an arrow.
8 total? Okay. The thunder damage seems to not be affecting it as much as you would hope. But is that the end of your turn, Finnegan? All right. After
So is he like not prone?
inside.
That makes it really hard to attack this guy, man.
No, I mean after Finnegan, it is the air elemental, which is going to do a whirlwind attack. So make a strength saving throw, Phineas. $14. Yeah. That is a fail.
Oh.
So you take 20 bludgeoning damage, and you are flung 13 feet.
Which direction? Wait, you said 30? 13. Oh, I mean, damage.
Oh, shit. 20.
20. Yeah, that's a lot.
Are flung 13 feet this way. That's that, basically. And you take an additional 5 damage.
Okay, well.
As you tumble and you flip end over end and you are prone.
So wait, where are we at? Are we just on like a tower or something?
You're on an islet, so it's round. The tower is built on the top of an islet. The islet's decently sized, so you're not like near the edge or anything. Yeah. Actually, wait. Do a dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Never mind. That doesn't matter. That's if it throws you at a different person. So. Yep. No, I did not do that because it's a random direction as well.
I want to run.
But that's the end of its turn. After its turn, Floki's up.
I rage and sprint in the direction
Of the thunder.
of the
Okay, and then after you get like halfway, you see that there is a big air elemental.
I grab my javelin of lightning,
Okay.
throw it at it.
All right. Roll an attack.
It's
Yeah.
It's like a
You roll an attack to see if you hit with it, and then it rolls a dexterity saving throw for the lightning. It does not hit. So you don't hit it with the javelin. And then it rolled a 23 on dexterity, that I believe saves. So it takes half damage. So go ahead and roll half the lightning bolt damage. Or roll that lightning bolt damage and I'll divide it by half, and then I'll divide it by half. Because it is also resistant to lightning damage. It is an air elemental.
Isn't it immune to something?
Yeah, but what's the stuff that like makes lightning and thunder? Is that clouds? What's clouds made of? In the clouds?
How you hurt?
Or like, actually, feel like we start not up, like from the ground up.
Yeah, but just roll. Did you roll? 11. All round up to 3.
So generous.
3 damage. Well, this guy's looking pretty good. You guys have yet to hit him with damage that hurt him. Oh my goodness.
Firebolt.
Hey, that'll hurt him.
It's not gonna web, I don't think.
Why?
Drop the blade.
Technically, he asked you to get the gem. He didn't ask you to actually do something.
That's why I ran off with it. I thought they would follow me.
So you technically have multi-attack, so you can use another weapon to do your second attack if you want.
Wait a second, I have a
Mad
question.
Floki.
So, when it's like, why is this +5 damage?
That's plus your dex, so your
So that
rapier
would
should
have
be +5 as well.
Oh, I did that. No.
Okay. Well, that's an extra 4 damage then.
Well, isn't it half damage?
Yeah.
So I hit him twice.
You hit
So
him
it'd be
twice?
10.
Be 5 damage then. said
I did,
I was
right?
close.
Yeah, I hit him.
I thought you hit him twice. Okay. Well, I was 1 off.
Here you go. Breathe out. Breathe out.
Is it a +2 magical great axe?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, it has to be. It's +2. Alright, roll an attack. $17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, yeah. 20.
20 damage. So you actually hit it this time, and you sweep your great axe through like its center mass, and you actually split it in 2, and it goes before like rejoining. But when it rejoins, it is smaller than it was the first time. So that was a good hit on it that you did. Is that the end of your turn, Floki? Alright, Ray, you're up.
Wait, do we put these two out then?
No.
Oh.
Yes. That what save? Wisdom? Natural 19 wisdom.
I'm gonna scream. I failed.
So the bell just dongs and it doesn't have ears to hear it.
5.
One is next. Pass. Try to get a breath on myself.
Okay. So now a little bit of smoke is coming out the side of your mouth.
This thing not being resistant to. God, probably most. Say acid.
Acid breath? Okay.
Maybe that
Fireball. You said that's a
Poison.
fireball.
Yeah. Fire. I'm gonna stick with acid.
Acid breath? Alright.
I do that.
So some green smoke kind of just comes out of the sides of your mouth. And that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, that's all I got.
It is back to the top of the turn with Bar Orso. You are a deer that is far away.
I am. I don't know if you can. I just bring the guy the.
Yeah.
I bring that to the wicker.
All right, and you turn out from away from a deer.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, and you hand it to him. Ah, are they still in there?
I don't know.
All right, sit here with me for a while. We'll see if they come back.
Oh. Alright. We got this. It's just the arrow.
Yeah. It only
And-
did half my health in one hit.
By next turn, I can come in and try to help you guys.
And like as you're sitting next to him, you just see him looking off in the distance. And then after Bar Orso, Phineas is up.
Alright, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast a healing spirit.
Okay.
And gonna heal myself with it. And it's 1d6. And the spirit can heal a number of times equal to +1 or 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So I can do 8. It will look like
What does the spirit look like?
it'll look like a pig.
Okay. Well, isn't it proficiency plus? No, is it
the
just...
ability one. So, it's just
So-
your wisdom
so-
plus 1.
Oh, okay.
A 1d6 of health.
Turn.
Yeah. Oh.
Where are you?
This one.
And then going to attempt to attack it again with my rapier. Time.
You didn't
Or
cast
wait.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, I did.
I think that would.
Does it?
Where do you want the pig
Because
to be?
I thought it was in.
Put the healing spirit where you want it to be.
So yeah, wait, concentration, does that mean you can't?
Yeah.
Well, the other one's conjuration.
That's not where it would say that. It would say it,
Oh wait,
duration.
yeah, it is concentration. They're both concentration.
Yeah, so you'd lose Hunter Mark if you do that.
I mean, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that the end of your turn then?
I guess I'll attack it again.
Okay. You're gonna run up,
I guess I'll run up and attack it again. Sure.
roll an attack.
Natural 20.
Alright. Roll damage. What's your bonus?
Plus 5.
Okay, so that's 7. And then times 2 divided by 2 ends up being 7 damage. Is she naked right now?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
I don't think.
7 damage. Then I got at 23.
To hit. Alright, roll.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
At
10 damage.
yeah, so 5.
Alright. You are now describing that literally to forever. Forever, that's on YouTube now. You know that, right? After Phineas is Finnegan.
Okay. So I have a question. If I were to yell something at them,
No, that'd be free action.
if I expect all of them to close eyes,
Reaction code.
What are you trying to do?
because I was trying to cast a spell, not a pattern, but anything that sees it, that doesn't.
Let me see. Nordic. So let me see the wording. You create a twisting pattern of colors. Well, it's a 30-foot cube, so you can set the cube up so where it won't hit your friends, probably. Just outside of flow key, yeah. Yeah, so you can set it up so it's just it that takes the...
Well then,
So what kind of save is that? Wisdom? 7? Okay.
Saves not successful.
So it is incapacitated, is that what it says?
yeah.
Alright. That is one thing it can be. So you see that it's just kind of like moving like and just moving towards the fancy lights.
Leave it alone.
But if you don't attack it, you don't run.
If we kill it, we might actually get another.
As long as it doesn't hit
Wait,
me.
what is it now? Is
Incapacitated. So,
Which means we get advantage on it.
well, its turn is next, and it spends its turn incapacitated.
Hey.
And then it gets to save again. Wait a minute. Pattern appears. Each creature with the area. I don't think it gets a save.
I think the spell's good.
Yeah, it doesn't get a save until it's attacked. Once it's attacked, it's out. Raya, stay away from that.
Right, don't push it.
After Loki is now up. After the arrow element.
Alright.
Alright.
Wait. Wait, I'm gonna save that as my own. I got a magical wall.
It's a magical warhammer? Okay. Okay. That hits.
On that turn.
14 damage. Alright.
$18.
18. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. So you hit it again, and it is looking rough. It is almost a whisper at this point. Okay, roll an attack. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright. You slam into it one last time, and you hear, and it does not reform. You have successfully killed the air elemental. What?
Is there a lesser known elemental?
I don't know.
I thought that was how you can get
A lesser note of power?
Tell me that the one wizard dude like goes to one realm or whatever.
To kill titans.
No.
That's different.
Wow. You're right. Is there anything left was or is he just
I don't think there's anything left from a wind elemental.
Is the fog dissipating?
Yes. The fog is no longer dense fog. There's now just the light fog that comes from the tower. So you all walk back to Leif, I imagine. He goes, excellent. You all handled yourselves swimmingly, I'm sure.
We all did so much. We did together.
Well, this right here is an elemental gemstone. You are welcome to it. And he throws it at you guys, whoever wants it.
what's this?
If you break that in your hands, it will create an air elemental that will fight for you for a certain amount of time.
I got a 20 on dexterity today.
Alright. Now, it won't necessarily be your friend forever, but for about an hour or something like that.
22.
Elemental gemstone. Blue wind.
How much?
I think,
I think I'm the first guy.
Finish is the only one who got hit.
Finish. Very bad.
I only need 4 hours and I can do a long rest.
He goes, so, you all do seem like the type I could use for what I am looking for. That area you just went to is a rift between the elemental plane of air and our own. Once every year, a gemstone like that is created inside this rift. One of them is here, yes. Now, there's another one that I know of far away. It is up in the mountains. Then,
There's a lot of things started.
yep. So, I wish to travel there with you all, and I need to perform a ritual. While I perform this ritual, I need you all to keep me alive, and to allow me to keep concentrating on the ritual. It takes a amount of time, and I have attempted it before. You kill the air and the elemental, you try to do the ritual, and then they get all upset and send a bunch of stuff at you. So, if you all can handle all the stuff that they send at me, I will perform the ritual. I will take what comes from the ritual, and I will give each of you 1,000 gold.
Alright.
What, Bjorn? We're playing a game right now. Those are air elementals. Hey, we'll play for just a little bit longer. We're almost done, okay? That is a frog. We'll play, okay? Owl.
What do you
A frog.
Archfrog.
So, if you all travel with me and help me with this, each of you, I will give 1,000 gold.
I can certainly.
Is that your butt?
I'll do it.
Is that your butt?
So, we can hold that off until next time, because it's already 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But you
How much
have...
experience?
Oh, shoot. That is another thing.
Here's the funny one.
Did not summon the snake.
Experience for running away.
I got the gem.
Everybody gets 360 experience. 360. Yep, that's why you got more experience. Ray, what is your area of expertise?
Well, I've been studying illusion magic for some time. Not one of the more useful. I quite enjoy it.
Oh, do not sell yourself short. Every school of magic has its uses.
I think we. Right.
How much experience do you guys have?
360.
Oh,
That should be 20 of them.
10,000.
Because it's what, like 1,400 is the next level up?
Yes, illusion magics. I don't know. Do an illusion. I'll take a picture of me. Hi, hello. Because I can do the both at the same time. Sound and an image.
That is very interesting. Conjuration is my area of expertise. And if you ever wish to share notes, I may have interest in some of your spells.
I just learned some moves. As he happens to that.
Alright, so actually, if you want to trade spells. Now, he has higher level spells than you do, but if you want to offer a spell for trade, he might say a spell that he has willing to trade, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Yeah, you still have to spend the money to copy it, but... I can say you can take stuff out of the bank without having to go there, you know what I mean? Well, it doesn't matter if you have stuff crazy, because you got to think, like,
Yeah.
if he may not have went and bought spells, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
protect work.
He actually doesn't have Vortex Warp, which I think that's a conjuration spell.
Yeah, it is. But you tell him work.
What level is that? Is that level 2?
Second level, yeah.
Yeah. He's got Misty Step instead. I would be interested in Vortex Warp if you are. I'll give you some offers for trade. Cloud of Daggers, Dust Devil, Flaming Sphere, Flock of Familiars, Misty Step, Wrist Pocket.
Okay, I do like that one. Yes, I have not heard of this talk before. That might be interesting.
Oh, yeah. And he takes up... He goes, and now he has a bottle of wine in his hand. Goes, I like to keep this on me at all times. And then he does this again and it's gone.
Nice.
So, for 1 hour, you have an item that you can just keep in your possession that as an action you can bring it forward. If you do not take it out of the pocket dimension in that hour, it appears at your feet.
Wow, that is very tense.
So you're going to give him Vortex Warp?
Yeah. Show him how to do that. Like acid on low gears. Throw him up in the air. 20 feet.
Oh, jeez.
For fun. Maybe not on. Survival.
They're trading spells right now because they can do that because they're wizards. So you have to spend the amount of gold to copy it into your book, but you don't have to buy it. 8.
A number between 1 and 20. Magical crowd.
He's level 8. So a fancy wizard is level 8.
8. High level.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, like, in this world of Anglonia, there is one level 20 wizard. That is how many level 20 wizards there are. If you... there's one level 20 wizard. Now, there are... Once you start going down, like... There are, like, level 15, level 16. Like, that would be, like, the dean of a magic college is that level. Like, so this dude, being, like, a fancy wizard, is, like, level 8. So he's, like, well-known in the Nordic Isles. You know what I mean?
I'm like an apprentice. Maybe. Out in Alakash.
Yeah. I'll say he's probably
Probably
between 8 and 12 is how high I'd say he is then.
very spent the 100 gold I need.
So again, if you have any other spells you're interested in.
Think about that. Have to look at my stuff.
Okay.
Well, it's not on yet, so I'm not grabbing
Oh, Vortex Warp?
it. No, this time.
Oh, we're smoking. Yeah. Yep. Alright. So is there
Rituals.
any other, like, buying and stuff anybody else wants to do here, or... Alright.
Pretty
Yeah.
Is he interested or is he different eyes?
You show him that, and he goes, That is very well kept. And he feels it for a second. Goes, This would make a good carpet in my study. How much does it say what's worth?
What is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pristine wyvern hide.
Is that stronger than leather?
Yeah.
Is it, like, heavier than leather?
It's like dragon.
No, they fly. It wouldn't be heavier.
So would that be better than studded leather armor?
Wyvern
If I made it into armor?
Probably.
Should be pretty good.
Could you do that?
I mean, someone could.
Could I buy that off of you?
He'll buy it for 200 gold. That's what he'll buy it for.
more than that. I'm gonna hang on to it or turn it.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna buy it as a fucking carpet because he's just.
Yeah.
Alright. You also have like wyvern teeth or something? He'll buy those off you.
Oh, I do. I have 9 wyvern teeth. And 5 more.
Sure, I'll buy them. Not too often I rip the teeth from a wyvern. So he gives you the gold for all of those.
Bunch of things like hide could be done. Probably maybe like scale mail or hide something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think a wyvern has naturally higher armor class, so.
The wyvern's AC.
The wyvern's AC, I think it's like 15. No, 13. 13, which that's. It has no dex. Yeah, so that would have a higher, like, base armor rating. Wyvern leather armor. Now you'd have to go to an armor smith to be able to get that made. Or a leather worker or something like that. But you could. And it's pristine, so it would actually be mastercraft.
That'd be
So it's a +1 on top of what it normally would be.
So what would Nordic be?
Normally it would be a base of 13. So how leather armor is a base of 11, it would be a base of 13.
So then pristine would be 14.
14 plus your dex.
So I have 19 armor.
So that'd be pretty good.
I gotta find.
And it's light armor.
I need to find someone that like
Wait a minute.
Hey, Elvin.
Sorry. It's what plus your what?
Base armor rating of 13
Plus your.
plus your dex. And then if it's mastercraft, it'll be +1 on top of that. And then you would add your constitution on top of that. Oh wait, no you wouldn't. No, that's unarmored. I'm sorry. It'd be just your dex, yeah.
I like the mythical.
There's mithril chain, there's elven scale mail.
Is that light armor?
Yep.
It would add nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
It's
the
scale
kind
mail
that,
that's
like-
light armor, yeah.
I think that's the kind that
Ancient
people who
Nordic
aren't +1 should be nice.
Yeah, and it's elven, so it doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth either. If you talk to some guys, you could get us out of that if you wanted.
I don't know, that dragon armor would be sweet.
That, yeah, wyvern leather armor.
Yeah, I'll buy it off of you. 250.
The other guy was going to buy it for 200.
I know it is.
He was buying it as like final finished good, final product price. Like this is the last person to buy it. Not like, oh, I'm going to sell it back, I'm buying it. You know what I mean? So he's giving you more money than you'll get ever.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Pristine wyvern hide.
Oh, ancient Nordic stuff.
It's back in a different
Yep.
town.
In Ijefjord.
Could I go to another or whatever?
Look at the town. Is there anything in town?
No, I do.
Let's see. There's probably an armor smith or a blacksmith that you could go to that could make something. The Yordling mines would have a blacksmith, but maybe not one that would be that good. There is a dwarvish blacksmith there.
Sure, I'll go there.
Okay. I thought there was one.
Nita?
Yes,
What's that?
that's the dwarfish blacksmith. I can't find that for some reason.
It's right next to Craig Blade's fortress.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the, like, written part, you know what I mean? What's it called? The...
The Bridge of the Restina.
Yeah, you can go there and have it commissioned. So you go up and you talk to Forge Master Ackle Cragblade. He's a fiery red-haired dwarf with a brownish-red beard that is braided to his waist. He wears a thick leather apron over his chainmail and thick black gloves. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, pointy ears, how's it going?"
Pretty good. I was wondering if you could help me, or make this Mastercraft leather, wyvern armor for me.
And he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, this is pristine. Did you pull this from a corpse?" "Yeah."
There you go with.
"Well, that you have fine hands with a blade, I would say. I can form this into some leather armor for sure. For a price. How about you're providing the material, so just labor would take me 2 or 3 days. Give me 150 gold and I'll do it."
We should
Bard,
yeah, just like
or
stitch
bard
it.
with Ah.
Can I try to pin him down?
Sure, how do you try and talk him down?
Are you gonna persuade him or
Persuade.
Yeah.
that'd be nice if we
Yeah.
Give me it. Stop doing that.
What do you want to say to try and persuade him to come down?
No, if you were to bring price,
Tell you what. Let me keep the leftovers from this armor, and I'll charge you 100 gold for it.
Is this like the whole
Yeah.
hide of the thing?
Yeah. Is that a lot left over?
Probably. I mean,
How many
So
armor
the
do you
women
make
thing
from that,
is, like,
honestly?
very big.
That's a really
Yeah.
impressive picture.
I would say like 2 or 3, depending on.
Well,
Oh, just for free? You'll make it for free if he keeps...
Well, he came down. Well, okay. So if he's keeping the leftover, now that I say that, you're letting him keep the leftover, and he's like, "Tell you what, let me keep the leftover, and I'll just make you a set of armor."
Yeah.
but does she want?
Oh, yeah, that is true. Do you want the armor?
Because I mean, her what is it?
Are you proficient
10
in any
plus.
armor?
Well, wait.
13 plus.
Yeah, 13 plus
Yeah, 13
dex.
plus
I
dex.
don't know if bards are good.
Something else.
Light armor, probably.
Wait, no, it's 14 because it's Mastercraft.
You're right. It's 14 plus dex.
Let's see how bards
So that right there is more than...
If you can wear light armor.
super type them. Yeah. Light armor.
Yeah. So if you make the 2 sets, he wants 150 gold, and he wants to keep the leftover. How's that sound?
I like that.
All right.
Alright.
So in 2 to 3 days, guys.
And then do you both want... We can both do 75 gold. Split it.
I wish I had more money. Spend it all on magic.
3 days.
Oh, yeah, you also paid for
Do you
the.
think Sticksnap gave you the password to the bank account?
Wait, do you not have to pay for that?
I do. I only have 150 left.
Because you paid the 500, you didn't want
Yeah.
to take any from everyone else.
That's
for the thing. Oh,
So the base is 14 for that, then, yeah.
you could have had 400 more.
Alright, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Unless there's something else someone else wants to end with. Alright. Well. Raya! Please no, that's so loud!
I ran, like, away from other people while her full outfit comes together.
What do you desire most? Well, if you don't know, then I can't tell you where it points. Raya, that is so loud! Alright, we're gonna end the episode. It points to the nearest tavern. And with that, we're gonna end the stream.
I get drunk.